Okay, Vooka Nation. Do not panic. Keep it organic. It's a brand new week, a brand new day, and a brand new week. That means brand new goals, brand new opportunities. Of course, right here, you are locked into your favorite morning wake-up crew, the Vooka Breakfast Show. And of course, right here is where you get your daily dose of positivity for that energetic start to the day. So whether you're making your way to work, stuck in traffic, making that first cup of coffee or tea, or, you know what, you're just still trying to wake up and open those eyes properly, don't worry, we are here to keep you energized. We're here to give you your morning boost. And of course, you know what? Let's start the show off with some energy, with some, with some life. Let's say happy birthday to our king right here on the show, the fellow Vooka member, the fellow Vooka king, man. Umweketi my money. Happy birthday, my brother. And of course, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, TC, and thank you so much, man, for the birthday wish. You know, man, that's how we started today's morning, Monday, fresh for the new week ahead of us. I hope that you guys are going to be with us as we're still in and celebrating Women's Month. So much to be highlighted on what women are doing, those powerhouse out there. So please do make sure that you stay with us and we stay connected as we are going to celebrate this wonderful day. And of course, man, that you know that we bring you interesting things right here on the show. Behind me, you are seeing a picture and you're asking yourself, where is that place? Where can we go? So let us just hit you up without wasting any time. Our picture of the day is the Constitutional Hill right there in Johannesburg, and is both a historical landmark and a living symbol of South Africa's transformation from oppression to democracy. Once a notorious prison complex built in 1910, it detained common law offenders and political prisoners alike, including the anti-apartheid icons such as Winnie Madikizela Mandela, Albertina Sisulu, Fatima Mira. The women's jail, now a museum, reveals stories of resilience amid degrading conditions like communal cold showers and lack of basic hygiene. Today, Constitutional Hill houses the Constitutional Court, surrounded by peaceful gardens and striking architecture, standing as a reminder of the past while championing justice, human rights, and the nation's democratic values. You know what, TC? Imagine a place that once held South Africa's bravest voices in a chain, and now it's the house of our highest court.
Yep, that's Constitutional Hill in Joburg. From prison walls to halls of justice, its history turned full circle.
Yeah, and you can walk the same corridors where Winnie Madikizela Mandela and Albertina Sisulu stood and see their stories come alive.
Yo, it's more than a tour, man. It's a journey through struggle, courage, and our nation's rebirth. And of course, are you wondering, Vooka Nation, how you can get there? Now, no worries, because we've got you covered. Of course, Topical shuttle services will help you get there in no time with their exclusive travel packages only tailored for you. And of course, check this out.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Topical tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Topical Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
Because they're the starting line for the awesome week that you're about to have. Because right here, the perfect moment is to reset, restart, and of course recalibrate for the rest of the week. And of course, to help you get there, we have today's guest, starting off with Hector Tabang Malinga from Hope Auto Body Repair and Parts. Hope Auto Body Repair and Parts is a proudly South African automotive repair business based in Tepisong, Rodiport. With a passionate and skilled team, they are committed to restoring vehicles to their original condition using modern equipment and precision in workmanship. And of course, with another guest that we have right here on the show is Komoto Komu, a general manager of Lebu Soweto's Backpackers. Lebu's Soweto Backpackers began with a vision, Vooka Nation. Its founder, Lebu Maleba, started by selling crafts to visitors at the Hector Peterson Memorial in the late 1990s. And in 2003, he transformed a spare room in his parents' Orlando West home into a hostel, welcoming travelers from all around the world. Originally a chance to get an opportunity, it rapidly grew into a pioneering tourism venture in Soweto. That's surely a Monday motivation conversation you wouldn't want to miss. Of course, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, we keep you informed with what's happening in and around the world with your daily bread, and of course, with the news of sports and traffic updates. So don't go anywhere, because Mwekete is going to come back with your news and your sports, and I'll be coming back with your traffic to keep you safe on those roads. So stay tuned.
All right, so once again, let us keep you updated with your latest headlines. Starting off with the first headline, 150,000 rands reward for information on Jabulani Moyo's whereabouts. The South African Police Service is offering 150,000 rand reward for information on the whereabouts of Jabulani Moyo, an awaiting trial prisoner who shot and killed 2 detectives on Friday morning in Roodepoort. Moyo is being sought for the killing of 2 detectives and stealing their firearms. He was appearing on charges of armed business robbery. Police say Moyo was able to escape using a police vehicle, which was later found abandoned. National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola says police must protect themselves if their lives are in danger. Masemola has been visiting the families of the officers. 3 police officers have been killed in the past week. On your next headline, JMPD launches a new fleet with technology to fight crime. Crime on Johannesburg roads just met its digital match. In a boost for Johannesburg policing, Metro Police have new patrol cars equipped with cutting-edge automatic number plate recognition and electronic handheld devices. The department says over 1,000 vehicles equipped with this latest technology will be on the road patrolling. Officers consider the number plate recognition system a game changer, as this technology identifies stolen and unregistered vehicles. On your next headline, Police Minister confident that cop killer will be apprehended. Acting Police Minister Firoz Kachalia says officers are working around the clock to find the suspect responsible for the killing 2 police officers. The police are offering 150,000 reward for information on the whereabouts of Jabulani Moyo, an awaiting trial prisoner who shot and killed 2 detectives on Friday in Roodepoort. Moyo was appearing on charges of armed business robbery. Police confirmed that Moyo was able to escape using a police vehicle, which was later found abandoned. He also managed to steal the deceased firearms before escaping. That's all for your news headline. Now heading over to your football news, starting off with the first headline. Crystal Palace beat Liverpool on penalties to win Community Shield. Crystal Palace stunned Liverpool to win the Community Shield 3-2 on penalties after a dramatic 2-2 draw at Wembley. Hugo Ekitike and Jeremy Frimpong scored debut goals for Liverpool, while Jean-Philippe Mateta and Ismaila Sarr netted for Palace. In the shootout, Dean Henderson saved from McAllister and Elliott, with Salah missing over the bar. Substitute Justin Devaney sealed the win, giving Palace the second major trophy in months and becoming the first debutant to win the Shield in 50 years. Still on football news, Miguel Cardoso reacted to Mamelodi Sundowns' draw. Mamelodi Sundowns were held a 1-1 draw by Chippa United in their Betway Premiership opener at Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Arthur Sales gave the champions a first-half lead, but Kaya Mfecane equalized in the second half. Coach Miguel Cardoso admitted frustrations over the result, citing missed intensity and the absence of key players Khuliso Mudau and Lucas Ribeiro. Peter Shalulili returned to the squad but remained on the bench. Cardoso praised the Chippa's defensive discipline and vowed to regroup for their next match. Heading over to your motorsports news, NASCAR driver breaks collarbone celebrating winner. NASCAR Xfinity Series star Connor Zilisch suffered a broken collarbone after falling from his car during celebration at Watkins Glen. The 19-year-old had just claimed his 6th win of the season, leading 60 of 82 laps and surviving a massive 16-car crash. While climbing onto his Chevrolet in Victory Lane, Zilisch slipped and hit the concrete. He was taken to hospital where scans came back clear except for the collarbone fracture. Xfinity Championships playoffs begin at Portland on the 31st of August. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more sports and news updates throughout the show, and don't forget to share your thoughts on these headlines with us on social media using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, and send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. That's all for your news and sports. Now let's head over to your traffic headline with TC Wamazibuga after this short break.
Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Miss.
My name is Ketua Ketumguni
On the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there. All right, Vooka Nation, if you are on the road, here is your latest traffic update. Of course, heads up if you're hitting the roads this morning, with your first traffic update being a heavy congestions on the N1 southbound between Brakfontein Interchange and the Olifantsfontein Road. Expect delays in that stretch, so pack some patience and drive with care. And on the R21 northbound, roadwork continue between Benoni and Babsfontein. The right lane is closed, so be cautious and keep an eye out for signage and workers. And some good news on the N3 northbound, this stationary vehicle off the Marlborough Drive has been cleared, so traffic's flowing smoothly again. So stay alert, stay safe, and we'll keep you updated with more traffic throughout the show. Of course, let's get your money right with our financials. Stay tuned.
27 minutes past 9, it is the time. And yes, you're still with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Good morning to everyone, wherever you're watching from and listening from. We welcome you to this wonderful new week ahead of us. Yes, it's Monday, and you know that Monday comes with a lot of things. Monday blues from the weekend, whatever that you guys were doing. Surely a lot of you are trying to get some rest and, of course, trying to recalibrate that energy for the rest of the week. You know that we bring you all of the best things right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So please do make sure that you stay with us, connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube. We are live and alive on YouTube. So please do the most by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And also follow us throughout our social media platforms where we post updates on what happened today. And of course, you know that we bring you the pots and pans. Everything that's happening in the kitchen, we post it through our social media platforms. So do make sure that you visit our Instagram. We have Vooka Breakfast Show. Visit our Facebook. We have Vooka Breakfast Show. And also TikTok. We have Vooka Breakfast Show. Everywhere we bring you the best of the best content that you have never seen anywhere. Located in the heart of Johannesburg is Soweto, Dobsonville. That is where we are streaming live. Blinko Studios. That is where we are. So if you want to dial us in, the number to do that is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Right, and you know that I'm not always rolling alone right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. I'm with the best team, and speaking of that team, man, she is with here looking so beautiful. Good morning, TC, and how are you?
Man, of course, man. It's me, UTC Gamazbugo Shabalala, your prime cut creative and daily dose of positivity.
Yeah.
And of course, umamshengu umuhle. Indlovukazi yakwantu umwela sowawela ngebugo ngithi kunina bayede wherever you are listening and watching from, because you know what? Your Monday is about to level up. I'm feeling amazing, and of course, I want you to feel amazing too, because you know what? Why, Mzansi, do we call Mondays a struggle when they're the starting point of greatness? And that greatness is you, man.
Yeah.
Let's get that energy up. Let's boost our mornings. And of course, engage with us using the hashtag Sivugile, because of course, show us that you're awake and ready to seize the day. Of course, Umweketi, you know, it's his birthday.
Yay. So
he's supposed to be like, you know, celebrating, you know, it's hashtag National Mweketi Day, man. Send in the love, send in that, you know, show him some love.
Man,
show him some
wishes.
love. I'm sure he needs it.
Man. I need the love. It's Monday.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah,
I
man.
need the love. And one of the good things is that, of course, I'm born in August.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Women's Month.
Women's
right?
Month. And of course, you know that women are full of, they're full of love. You know, they will fill you with the love and everything that you need. The energy, you know, when you enter the room full of women, like you already feel it. That's why, Tina, we don't validate, seeking validation. No, we know I'm born in August, so officially and automatically, I'm
you're not
loved.
the types to be like out here.
Why magic mele? No.
Why
man.
mele busy?
Ulandelela. Yeah, man, but-
No, man, of course, the love is real out here.
Yeah.
Spread your love. That's what we're about.
Yeah, but I have some of my picture, you know, when I was 6 years old.
Oh,
right?
man. That's your boy.
So this is a picture that I've always loved, man. I just want to open it, full picture. Oh, you guys have got it. Yeah, there we go, man. Yo. Like even teachers were like, so we can't because
Cutie patootie.
like
Wow, please. I saw black cutie patootie.
Yeah, sometimes, man, if you want to know the innocence of someone, just look at their baby pictures. You're able to-
Innocency.
Yeah, if you want the innocence
Man.
of like you're able to tell her, I man, mfana una manago, like mfano sharp. You know, he's a very good boy, a well-mannered boy. Baba nje lao yabona ukuthi inkinga nje lo mntana lo.
And Kinga is a problem. And Kinga is a problem.
Kinga the problem.
Man, you look so adorable. adorable. Ngathi awukho stowed yazi. Ngathi kahle kahle awusile rubbish oyini.
What do you mean, man? What do you know more now? Like you are always jealous of me because you
jealous.
are
Jealous. Get jealous for what? I'm not jealous. But Shay, man, you are such a cute kid, man.
I'm still
am.
You know, hey, as when I like, what do you mean? What happened?
Yeah, what happened? You grew up. And then we realized this one is not doing the things anymore.
Yeah, man. So to more growth, of course, to me. And hey, yes, growth comes with responsibility. 1 year means one more responsibility on top of that. So I just wish that we grew backwards. You
can choose. Google Tanda, yo, Baba. You can choose. It's a choice, this thing. Google Tanda, yo.
But yeah, man, happy to be with you. And of course, celebrate my birthday with the Vooka Nation. And of course, man, I see some of, the birthday wishes coming through, and the pictures that are posting. Man,
man, everybody's got a memory to share with you, man.
Some pictures,
yeah,
guys,
that's good. That's a good thing. Everybody's like, no, man, I had this. Is it all good experiences, or there's those ones that will come out?
It's good, man. It's good because I get it. Of course, when I grew up, man, I was chubby. Like I used to be chubby.
Big dog. It's fate.
I understand. So some of my friends are still posting those pictures, from back then, man. And they don't look good, man. I'm like, why did you even take this picture? You're supposed to delete, bro. I'm the one who's I'm supposed to send you the picture that you must post.
Oh, no. Are you those ones who want to control the narrative? I don't believe. Otherwise, I cancel. I wish you happy birthday. I will wish you happy birthday. I am not dictator.
No. You must post. You must post because I just showed you the picture that I want people to see. The innocent picture. It's saying the picture.
Goodness, boyfriend later and that one picture like where you looking crusty,
and then he loves
it.
And
then like
he loves
but
man.
This you look for me, baby. You look so beautiful right here, man. This picture shows you in all your glory. Man. Stop these things, guys. You know what? As long as there's like good memories and experiences attached to it, I don't mind, man. Share the experiences, share the memories you have with me in whatever way that makes you, reflect best on them, because at least, there's something you remember about
exactly. You understand?
Because in some stories, I'm the hero, in others, I'm the villain, baby. Okay?
You are both, man. You are in both sides, and which is a good thing, because you know that good memories are always to be cherished, right? So, yeah, man. Let's head over to our socials right there just to check in what are people saying.
Yeah, man. They must come in. Are they awake?
Exactly, because it's, of course, 36 minutes after 7, and we know, Guti, a lot of people in Vooka 5, you guys are already up, and you're waiting for the best breakfast show in Soweto.
Yeah,
right?
man, your wake-up crew.
Yeah, and then Priscilla, my man, comes through right there saying, morning. Good morning to you, Priscilla. I hope that you are good, feeling, of course, wonderful on this beautiful Monday morning, and I'm sure that you're looking forward to ahead of this week. And of course, I just want you guys to share how you celebrated your Women's Day, because Saturday it was Women's
Day, man. I saw the beautiful things people were getting up to, of course, amongst my friendship circles and of course my networks. I'm seeing people out here, others were attending races, others were doing self-care, others were just chilling with the girlies, doing like girls' day out. Wonderful, amazing, beautiful, beautiful things, and I love to see it. I love it for y'all, man. Love it for y'all. Love to see it. That's what Women's Day is about. Being you unapologetically, boldly, and celebrating yourself, whether or not anyone else is. You giving yourself the flowers, and that's what's important.
Yeah, and this month, this is what we're going to be doing, just highlighting all of the women who are powerful and who are powerhouses out there, who are doing the most on the fields that are out there, right? So please do make sure and stay with us as we're going to be sharing some of the sentiments, right? And we'll also want to hear from you. And then it typically comes through saying, #wakey, Vooka Nation. Of course, the Vooka Nation is up and ready to get things rolling. A very good morning, team. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile on a new week and, of course, a new day. And then lastly, she say, hashtag Happy Monday, Vooka team and Ama Vooka Matle. Hoping you had a wonderful weekend. Vooka team, take care and be blessed. Of course, it's not going to be a wonderful week if Chiefs does not win, guys. What a good way to start my week
tricky.
ahead.
Hey, man.
Right,
I was seeing posts. Nina, I watch things through social media. I won't lie. There's things I watch through social media because like these are not my things. And it's handy. So other people's takes on it are funnier than the actual thing. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, hey, rather not watch it. Let me watch it through people's eyes, through people's opinions. And yeah, man, I saw others crying, Skukune United.
Imagine a whole Orlando Pirates by Pizza the Giants. Then you lose on Women's Day.
Wow. Guys,
wow. Come on, bruh. Wow. Like, honestly, Ivan, cause I was like, women, come to the stadium and support. Like, women,
I saw tears. I was like, hi, guys.
Ukalelani. Imagine.
Ukalila.
So for other people, it was, a weekend that was ruined, of course. But, man.
Weekend over.
Yeah. We move on, right? Then Tembi coming through again and saying hashtag Happy Monday. Oh, I read that one. Oh, saying hashtag happy cooler day, son of Mother Nature. Thank you. And then Priscilla comes and says, I had a nice weekend. Please share with us what were your plans for the weekend? What did you do? And what is it that was nice, with your weekend?
Your weekend.
Yeah, and we would like to hear it right here on the Breakfast Show. And then coming through, Zinzi saying, good morning, I'm a Vooka Matle, the best breakfast team located in the heart of Soweto. That is us. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. He comes again and say happy blessed week, Vooka Nation, and everyone, happy blessed week to you, and good morning to all of you guys who are watching. And of course, we know that a blessed week is what we are looking forward to. So don't worry, we've got you covered with that, right? And then Harmony Mchali saying happy birthday to the most talented host. My boy, know you are blessed and loved. Mfanaka, have a blast today, my guy. Thank you so much, Mr. Harmony. I see you right there. And then Zinzi comes through again saying, lol Mo, you looked so innocent and cute when you were such a little one. I know. I get that a lot, man. I get that a lot. Guys, I mean, let me show you another picture.
The baby pictures are coming out.
Guys, I was crowned a king, Pela.
Top tier cutie patootie. Were you those ones? Oh my God, don't touch me. You're gonna give me
I
cooties.
hope I have it. I think I did not, man. I did not. Oh, there we go. Bruh, I was a king. Like, I was crowned, guys. The whole of Slovoville knew that I was a king.
Ooh, yes, lama kresha se kasi mar.
I was crowned. I looked handsome. Ukudlula bonke abantwana benu. Whoever I went to with a daycare, they know. They know. So, Steve, please share that picture. Angzenzeli lezinto, guys. Like, if you are a king, you are a king. If you are a king, you are a king. Some girls, two girls had to share the crown of queen. But no guys had to share the crown of... Two guys did not have to share the crown of the king. But only one guy prevailed, and that was me. Out of every guy, and there were a lot of boys, but they were like, you know what? Moketi, my man, is going to be the king of the year. Not king of the month. Not king of the month. Not king of the month. Not king of the day. King of the year. No, I want to emphasize that thing. It's not king of the hour. King of the day.
Guys.
Beauty, what? No, guys. This is king of the year. You understand what they have to go through to audit or okay, what do we do now?
They were just not trying to.
And I'm still the king.
Apparently.
Hey, king.
The one in the middle looks like me. Ungijwayela wena Stevie. No, don't.
You're in high school.
Ngakulinga ungigugise ngimuhle kangaka. Ngimncane kangaka ngimuhle kangaka.
Say high school mang say crash.
Whoa, base.
But come on, man. I'm still a king. King Mo, right? And then Priscilla comes to saying happy blessed day, Mweketi. We should have planned an outstanding. Don't worry. Maybe I'm gonna make fish today.
Guys.
Right? Don't worry. Maybe something is coming, right? On the pots and pans. You know that we always got you covered, man.
Yeah,
Something is going to cook for today. Of course, Kuli King Pela. And remember Easter. I care when Jesus gathered.
Oh,
we ate fish. So today is the day where I'm going to gather with my disciples.
Where you will feed. We're just
I'll feed the nation.
With fish and bread.
Where's the rock? I can turn any rock into a bread now. Blue ribbon or Albani. You choose. Right? And then Zinzi comes to saying, happiest birthday to the son of Mother Nature. Today is really a special day indeed. May God bless you more with many more happy, blessed years and less MMS. Lord Kota, we love you.
Yeah, we love you,
MMS
man.
is not going anywhere.
Awenzi singa wena, awenzi lazy high-end bread. Dream.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for those wishes, man. And then Tembi comes through and say, we had a wonderful weekend. Thanks for asking. Man, I am happy to hear that people had a very wonderful week. And of course, we are looking forward to a new week ahead of us. So please do share that with us. But most importantly, we want to look back and track back to the highlights of Women's Day. So if you have anything you want to share with us, whether it's a picture or a video, please send it through on 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. And then Tembi comes through and say, wow, King Mo, of course, King.
King of the year. Hey, Marama crash. Hey, crash. A crash, they'd literally reward you for breathing. Like a crash, they would literally reward. Like, oh my God, look at how beautiful. Like, that's the job to build the child out there.
That one I remember when they planned, man. They had to go to the counselor. We are struggling. Counselor, we are struggling to find the key here, please. Please go to the department and let them do an audit. We're going to send pictures and the department will decide. And then it went to national. Hey, it was
like yazini bang moshi. But like I said, like a crash, you know how a crash, like they reward you for breathing. Young kid, it's like an achievement. Oh my God, no, like umntwana nje yenza amathambla to mama bheka. And then you have to act like they just discovered the most. They just had like a huge, they just made a huge discovery. Oh my God, my baby, that is amazing.
You are going to be the best athlete in the world.
You're such a gymnast.
Like, relax, mom, please. And I think another thing,
then you grow up, to break your dreams. You're not ladies. What's this? But my mom said no. Your mom lied.
And guys,
but my mom said I'm a sweet little boy. Your mom lied.
He lied to you, boy. Sorry to break it down to you. And another thing that they need to stop, guys. What do you call these medals, man? The participation medals. Stop.
Yo, guys.
There's a kid out there who's like. Yo, Baba,
do you feel like that dumbs down, it sort of invalidates the other person's win? Like to say, okay, oh my God, like okay, like you first place, but then everybody else gets like a participation medal or participation
and
certificate.
And it looks like yours.
And it's like, okay, you say I'm unique, I'm special, I'm
number 32.
What type of thing? Nah, man, come on.
But yeah. And then Priscilla comes through saying, wow, it was a surprise party for my aunt. Had it all. Wine, cakes, parties, balloons. I need one more. Yeah, more. Don't worry, guys. Now I'm celebrating mine every day. Don't worry.
Every day is a Mo day.
Right, Zinzi comes back and says, Morena Mo, king of the nation. Salute.
Yes,
I
the
hear you,
Vooga
man.
Nation. King of the nation, the Vooga Nation.
Saluta. But yeah, 12 minutes till we hit 8 o'clock on the dot. And you know that we've always spoken about, highlighting some of the women. But before we do that, man, there are some of the headlines that we just went through. And just to revisit onto what is happening and what is next for that. So without wasting any time, let's just dive deeper into those headlines. So the first one that we started with, 150,000 rands reward for information on Jabulani's Moyo's whereabouts. So what happened is the SAPS is offering a reward of 150,000 rand for information that leads to the arrest of Jabulani Moyo. Moyo was an awaiting trial prisoner, allegedly shot and killed 2 detectives in Rodiport on Friday morning. So before his escape, Moyo was in court on armed business robbery charges. He stole the officers' firearms and fled in a police vehicle that was later found abandoned. The National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola visited the families of the slain officers and stressed that police must protect themselves if their lives are in danger. So what's next is that SAPS will likely intensify the roadblocks and surveillance in high crime areas, and investigators will monitor the CCTV footage, tip off lines, and possibly track the stolen firearms. Community members are urged to report sightings. Anonymity is guaranteed for tipsters. Guys, please tell me Ugutugu Pilomchita is my birthday in 150,000.
Wow. Make it really.
Aye, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but that is no. But honestly, Rodiport right here, man.
Right here, man.
So we must be expecting Ama roadblocks today, starting
yeah.
like in J. Weekend.
So yeah, man. If you know this guy Jablan Moyo, please tell me. Don't tell the police. Now I will tell the police. Exactly. So share it. I get you are doing it for me. When I just want everything to you, like, what's wrong?
You men's man. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Food Baby, tati busy. Food
And then on the next one, of course, the JMPD launches the new fleet crime fighting technology, and we know that those are good news. So the Johannesburg Metro Police Department has introduced over 1,000 new patrol vehicles. Each is fitted with automatic number plate recognition, ANPR. Automatic number plate recognition, a technology capable of instantly detecting stolen or unregistered vehicles. Officers are also equipped with electronic handheld devices for quicker enforcement actions. So what's next is that people should expect more frequent roadside checks and traffic stops. Data collected from the ANPR will be shared with the SAPS to aid the broader crime investigation, and also the possible expansions of the tech to other cities if results show significant crime reduction. So that is the good news when it comes to solving crime in our country with implementing these kind of technologies. And that, lastly, the police minister confident that confident cop killer will be apprehended. So I think it's this kind of confidence needs to be laid down to all of the community members out there that don't worry, the person who is responsible for killing the cop killer will be apprehended, right? So the acting police minister, Firoz Kachalia, says the police are working around the clock to arrest Mr. Moyo, and this reiterates the same case, the killing of 2 detectives in Rodiport. Moyo was in due court for armed business robbery before allegedly murdering the officers, stealing their guns, fleeing in the police vans. So what's next is that the National Crime Intelligence is expected to lead a coordinated manhunt. Police will likely monitor Moyo's known associates and possible hideouts. The 150,000 rand reward will remain active until Moyo is found, possibly increased if no arrest happens soon. Right, so just let us know your sentiments or your 2 cents on those headlines right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send your voice note on 0604933226, 0604933226, and then we're just going to take a short break to let that information sink in and digest. And if you're ready to let us know what you think, you would do that on the comment section. But for now, let us take a quick short break, and then when we come back, man, it's still Women's Month, and let us highlight some of the things that were happening in the weekend. So please don't go anywhere.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here, my name is Musi Nest. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working my TC7 and of course our station manager, the one and only Manele Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
Bugile, we are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to you live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
Most we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the traffic update. Right now we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that wherever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the traffic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work or from school, yes, right? We're going to give you your daily update. So do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
6 minutes till we hit 8 o'clock on the dot, and you still are watching your favorite morning breakfast show, which is the Vooka Breakfast Show. This is your energetic starter to your day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. So please do make sure that you stay with us. It's still Monday morning, and you know that Monday are all about motivation. What motivates you is what we are going to be speaking about. And of course, we know that we are celebrating, Women's Month, and the Women's Day, of course, was on Saturday. And one of the things that I want to highlight right here is the president's speech that he made right there in Saturday, 8 o'clock, at Nkwa Stadium in Tzaneen, the Greater Tzaneen municipality in the Limpopo province, just celebrating a nation that works for all. So these are some of the words that were from the president himself. So all I need you to do is to check this clip out and listen to what the president had to say.
We are here because we honor you. We are here as the men of our country to pay tribute to you, because we have to honor you as the women of our country. You are the fabric of our nation. You are the glue that keeps our nation together. You give birth to us. You care for us. And so today, we honor you and we pay tribute to you. On this day, we say, Malibongwe igama lamakhosikazi. And I say, Malibongwe igama lamakhosikazi, so that all the men of South Africa should know that as men we must respect the women of South Africa. We must do what Minister Chikunga was saying. We must love the women of South Africa. And I will say to men, if you don't have anybody to love, come to me, I will show you. I will direct you. Taukrela msadi. Aosa tebu freya. Ute mon naketa ubonsa. Oro ho pray wajwa. Yes.
Yeah, man. Very keynote, address from Mr. President.
The president got jokes. He knows how. Mara he would know. Mani meika kena. Mr. Money Bags. He would
Of
know.
course.
Like Musadwa how.
He knows it
if
all,
I
man.
he give her here, I will show you.
He knows it very well.
Ngobu busy. Handicap amadoda abantu imisebenzi dololo.
Yeah, but it was gonna be nice to just hear it from the man himself, Mr. Jacob. Yeah. What Jacob speech?
Yeah, because he's got Mara, you know what? The true measure of a man is how he can love one woman right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the true measure of a man is how he can love one woman right.
Hey, in fact, we can't
One
debate
woman,
culture.
right.
We can't debate culture.
Culture yani.
Into
Phethe
eyenza bomkhulu. Into eyenza bomkhulu le. Abomkhulu
Aye,
yibo
baba.
abadlulisa these kind of things.
Okay, I think maybe like polygamy. Okay, like for me, like okay, I can understand when it was developed, Uguti, you know, at the time when Amatota we Tubatatile,
Yeah.
you know, others gone into slavery, others gone into a war or whatever. You know, it's up to Lababa say move, Uguti,
Yeah.
Banagegele, the women that are left behind.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously, you know, woman to man ratio was like, not the combos were not communicating. You know, it's like, okay, you know, as to like no child or no household being left without intiga, you know,
Yeah.
without a provider, let me take on this responsibility. Say no, I'll take on my brother's wife,
Yeah, yeah.
or I'll take on another wife because, you know,
Yeah.
to build a bigger nation,
Yeah.
you know, for my people. Angaz marai.
But you
Manje,
know,
that isn't relevant to today because I mean, you know, already
things are changing, man.
Is
you know,
it?
yeah,
Is it
things
relevant?
are changing and they're being redefined. Because yesterday I watched this episode called Checkpoint
Okay.
with I was speaking about women in power, right? So while they were speaking to these powerful women in the political space, you know, they had to define why we do not have a president of a woman in our country. Because looking into the history of Africa, countries like your Mali, your Malawi, Liberia had presidents who were women,
Yes.
right? So
Women
Batabile-
kings.
Yeah, so the women in the women's league in the ANC, of course, your Batabile Dlamini, Malegambete, Kanakimang, this lady, Nomvula Mukonyane,
Yeah.
you know, she was asked, you know, in terms of women, you know, not being strong enough to handle some of the skeletons that the patriarchy, of course, in the ANC have handled. We have seen scandals that are coming out, you know, with your president, with your Bofikile Mbalula, the scandals that came out, but they're still in the committee. But with Bo Balegambete, once you do something as a woman and your scandal comes out, they can't handle that. And a lot of them, they back down, or maybe they've like their positions, they change, or they get demoted. But that is the question, Hore. Can they handle those hidden skeletons about them? Because scandals are always going to be out there. Can you now handle it as a woman and come out to the public?
No,
and
the
speak
thing
to the
is,
public?
it's also how the society and, you know, communities view you as a woman once you've become, you know, you've had a scandal. Yes, for a man, you know, a lot will happen. Talks will happen. Isdima. Sizwehla kancane, mara siyakwazi ukubuya.
Yeah.
For umfazi, she will always have that label on
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
And that is why, like, I mean, you know, we see it with how these stories of, you know, women who'd been prostitutes and then, you know, turn away from that life and then they come and try to build a life for themselves.
Yeah.
You'll always be known as the prostitute.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not that the women can't handle the scandals. They can.
Yeah.
It's that now it's almost like it overshadows even the positive things about them. Whenever ngikhuluma, uzongitshelani lo bekathengisa umzimba.
Yeah.
Uzongitshelani lo wayedlela usibanibani indoda.
Yeah.
Uzongitshela ini
there's labels
lenyumba.
with
Things
you.
like
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
always things like that, guys. You have to always remember, Guti, vele dynamics when it comes to women and men will always be different when it comes to the public eye.
Yeah,
So you cannot blame women for, it's not that they cannot handle it, it's that now it just literally becomes their whole personality. Now it becomes a label, something
Yeah.
they can never like run away from or change, a narrative that will always stick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, right now, let's say Usain Bougie, maangaba businesswoman. Okay, she's already a businesswoman, but like, okay, like, go boardroom.
Yeah.
Okay, like umfake ku boardroom manje uScience Bush. And then akhulume athi ukhuluma ngama figures athi ama financial projections. Okay, what will those people in that boardroom be? even if but okay, anybody with any question? The first question is like, yeah, so by the way, we've heard Guti. It will always go back to that. Do you get what I'm saying?
What do you know about assets, Oena?
You not Guti, what do you know? It will always be like, okay, we hear you talking about assets, but now let's talk about your assets. Type of thing. It will always be like that. Guys, I mean, not to say, Guti, as women, we don't try to change. We grow, man. Everyone grows, even men. You can be, it's the same. But, okay, in a way, like when, let's say for criminals, right?
Yeah.
You go, like for real.
Yeah.
This guy was the one, right now. And then, like, you come back, you say you're rehabilitated, you've apologized, you've done your time. Do they forgive you?
I mean, it depends.
No, mara ekugcineni, like, why then is it always important to check a criminal record? Why when you job hand then they still, because your past is literally as much as it can never really truly define your future, but it influences it.
It does.
It heavily so, and somehow it will always somehow affect your future. Not how you izenzo zakho somehow, as much as you can make them zichinche what people think and what others think about you, but somewhere good, it will always be a lingering thing. And that's why I say the best thing you can ever do for yourself if you have a shady past is accept. Because when you did it, you can and forgive yourself. Accept it and forgive yourself, because you must just understand, I did not know better, so I could not do better. But now that I do know better, I am doing better, and that's the only thing that I can stand on. I can stand on that business and be about that business. That's it.
Yeah, because Owamanje, I think that in society, it's being relooked, especially when you look at the ministers, right? Minister Gaten McKenzie. We know.
Okay, yeah, I was about to come back to that. Okay, like Gaten right now is under heavy fire, man. Heavy fire. Are you the pot that is calling the kettle black, sir? Are you the pot that is calling the kettle black? Are you? And then tweets. But the internet never forgets.
I mean, the minister's tweets.
The internet never forgets, man. And you know what?
Yeah.
Now things are coming out to say, hey, my bro, we get. I mean, I remember I was in primary school.
Yeah.
When Gaten just got released from prison, right? And he was doing tours in schools, giving talks on how, the criminal life is not, like doing those crime talks at schools, doing all of that motivational speaks and whatnot. I remember young kid, in Bosco primary school, in say, yeah, guys, there's somebody coming to give you guys a talk. So, assembly, man. It's me, and that time, we freshly democracy, we freshly, we the Mandela children now, Mandela, we all like learning about Mandela. And then Nang, Gaten, criminal, who just got released from prison, and he's doing these talks in schools and whatnot. So I remember he came to our school in primary school and did a talk on how crime doesn't pay. And, essentially trying to motivate us away from the wayward life.
Yeah.
Guys, ningayenzi life you crime, guys, sometimes when you've done wrong and you try to come back, it's not the same as not having done it at all. You work just that much harder for people to accept you back into society. You work that much harder for people to trust you.
Yeah.
You have to work that much harder to make a name again for yourself and whatnot. And then, okay, fine. He did all that, said all that. And I was like, I looked at this and I'm like, okay, I see this man. He's like, Ganti, on social media, he went and called us K words. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody, I think, posted Uguti, of all people, like, Mabatu Baz identify. But then again, like, I can understand how there's a... In South Africa, ideally, in like when we were, this whole Rainbow Nation ideal, the idealistic Rainbow Nation concept. it kind of also when it gave certain concepts of our identity to ourselves.
Yeah.
That sometimes we ourselves we somehow fight ourselves about what it means, because apartheid introduced these segregations, introduced these color lines.
Yeah, that acts.
And then the color lines. And then we had to, and then when democracy came into, it's not like it completely did away with those color lines. It's just like you maintain the system, but saying you are changing the system. You're changing the system by maintaining it in a way. But you still, colored people, who are colored people? What are their language? Is there such a thing as colored people? Because in America, that's why even with people like Trevor Noah, then you go abroad and then you kind of start to get a global overview perspective on the word colored. Because colored in America is literally when you are not white, you are colored. You are a person of color. So even this thing, remember when we spoke about how like they like to say African nations, but like Africa has about how many nations in it? And then you want to put you want to stereotype and you want to put a stigma on Africa as a whole with so many diverse cultures, traditions. Cultures, everything, and then you just want to try and you get what I'm saying, just kind of have like an umbrella for all of those people. So like they all have individual identities. There's Cape Malay Coloureds, Cape Malay Coloureds. Then there's the Khoi, those with all of that. There's like people who there's a lot under that. So it's a thing of now, stop trying to also stop holding yourselves up to these terms you have no understanding of. Stop trying to hold yourself up to these terms that were created for you, that you have very little understanding of. The term colored, okay, Steve, as right now, you may say you're a colored person. Language, I'm a colored.
But now, okay, if we say, okay, let's take away that, then what we call ourselves, what language?
No,
if you take away the
go into your history, go into your heritage, find out who you are, and that's why there's a call now that that I'm seeing amongst the mixed race communities where it's like, okay, now we can see we tracing back to the sand, the Khoi. We're tracing back to this, we're tracing back to that.
Yeah, just to find out
Find
identity.
out who identity, to say no, but this term colored, that was literally created for you by the apartheid system. You understand? So why are you upholding yourself to a term that was created for you, that you have zero understanding of? It has no identity for you.
It's like this. It was a negative word, but then now it's turned into a positive light. It's like how Americans have niggas.
Yeah, I understand, Uguti, the word. Okay, even in American history, you understand where in American history, like what Steve is saying, like, the term colors have taken it and turning it into a positive. It goes back to the same thing Trevor said in one of his stand-ups about the word now that everybody is, that Gayton is coming into under fire for.
Yeah, people still don't appreciate it.
They're like, okay, like in a way, like we don't appreciate you calling us that. We don't want it. It's not a term that we, and I mean, many have said the same in America about the N-word, Uguti, how they've taken it and like, turned your pain into purpose.
Yeah.
Like you're taking this painful thing that people are trying to use for you and against you, and you're like, no, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna own it, and I'm gonna turn it into a power. I'm gonna transmute it, and I'm gonna take it and now it's gonna mean something else to me. You understand? But still, okay, I don't know, man. For me, it speaks to a lot. It raises a lot of like how we keep speaking about like how it has been 30 years or 30 plus years of democracy in South Africa, and how and how our counterparts are like, yeah, but you guys need to get over it now. And how when it still affects our people in this manner, where now your terms that you created for us are now coming into conversations in our daily lives, causing us to fight amongst each other. and now also causing an identity crisis.
Yeah.
An existential crisis amongst our people still. And that is why when we had conversations like we had with Kumalo on Wellness Wednesdays, you know, here on the Mind Basket, when she was talking about, like, we need to heal as a country. You know, and honestly relook at ourselves when we speak on these labels.
Yeah.
You know, and reprogram our minds to how we identify with these labels.
Yeah, because I think now this goes back to leadership once again,
Yes.
right? Because the main and the burning question right now in South Africa is South Africa ready for a woman president? Because the questions were asked in the National Executive Committee, of course, of the Women's League. That, okay, do you feel like you guys have fought this 30 years, have spent 30 years of democracy for nothing? Because now we are in a coalition, right? And the chances of a woman being elected as a president of the Republic of South Africa, like, there's no chance right there. But ANC, all of those years, they had a chance, you know, to put a woman as their president. Because as you're speaking about gating, the question also will go back to, did now ANC create a system that protects patriarchy? You know, because as I spoken with some of the women who were supposed to be in power, because I think Baleka was once an acting president while Ramaphosa was away, right? And then some of the skeletons came, the Minister of Department of Developmental Services, Batabile Dlamini. She came in the meeting, she was drunk. She was drunk, and that stayed with her forever. Till today, even if she comes out, speak in the national conference, she will be labeled as that, right? So now, when they have gathered and asking themselves that, as women, what is it that we have been doing? Pella, we have so many role models who have been fighting for this country to be where it is. When you look at branch meetings, each and every time when they call branch meetings, it's filled with women. But we're not seeing these women, you know, being part of, you know, those big decisions that are made for the country. And Helen Zille was asked, you know, in terms of, in your own words, okay, she's the one. She said, in my own words, a woman is someone who gives babies, right?
Wow.
That's a woman. A woman give babies, right? And then now looking and following at a political career of a woman, she says that a lot of women need to avoid having babies at an early stage because a political career is gruesome. It's 24/7. And you can't be a woman who is a leader of the party. You are leading people. You want to lead the nation. You have to go back home. You have kids. You need to take care of your kids and things like that. So these are some of the things that hold back women from being in power and especially ruling and leading the country, right? So the new narrative that is being pushed for young women to be part of the leadership and steering this country to where it's supposed to be is young women need to avoid having kids at the early age.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that's, you know, the conversations of birth and women, you know, the conversation around women's wombs has been one of your ages, you know, across ages, where now, you know, realistically so, I mean, how exactly would you, Vele, you know, be able to do too? Because we've seen how, you know, parenting, guys, usually when entering into parenthood, you see how most of the parenting is left to the mothers. It's left to the mother. So, you know, consciously going into and having babies at a young age and still saying, no, I want to, it's not that it's impossible. It's just that it's going to be that much harder.
Yeah. Especially for some of the careers. Like if you're a woman and you want a political career, just know that there are a lot of sacrifices that you need to make. Because now you're putting yourself in a field where you work 24/7. There is no work day in the political field. Each and every day, there's a crisis that needs to be solved. Where we are right now, that's the question that, okay, is South Africa with so many, like with so much corruption that is going on in our country, are we ready? And do we need a female president? And the answer is yes. with where South Africa is right now, they would do well with the female president, because we have seen what the patriarchy of the leading party, what they have been doing for so many years. So if you can give women that opportunity to lead, because they've proven in some other fields, in business. that
Mohari
women-
Mogel would be so happy you're saying this, because she's always been saying, maybe
Yeah.
it's time for, amadoda would take a step aside.
Yeah.
And like, let's see.
But
So,
zenzani.
on my social, there's someone called Murewane Maisela.
Yeah.
He posted one day ago, I think Gayton McKenzie wanted to prove to us that there's nothing honorable about our parliament. He wanted to prove that he can go inside the union building and chill with other gangsters. Thus, he is giving us the middle finger. I commend him for that. We are just a pathetic constituency. Yeah. So, this is just one opinion amongst many that I've been seeing, on us on the socials, regarding, Gayton McKenzie and the state of the parliament, right, and the government right now,
Yeah.
man. All these things happening. It's a movie, man.
They've made it a playground.
It's
man.
a movie. And it's not Zimbabwe's president coming and saying about his own people, Gucci, they wouldn't be behaving badly in his country.
Yeah.
And then saying Gucci South Africa vele, like, basically, yazini. Like, angithi nina aniko street, they your problem now.
Kuningi, man, but this is all in contrast with celebrating Women's Month, and of
Yeah,
course we know
man.
that it was Women's Day. A lot of women, man, they were gathered, women of business, women of all sorts. It was looking very nice, man, to some of the events that they hosted, right? So it's some of the things that we're going to be still highlighting throughout the show, and some of the conversation that we're going to have with our guest right here. One of the guests who is here is Mr. Hector Tabang Malinga from Hope Auto Body Repairs and Parts. He will be joining us in the next 10 minutes, 8:30 the time. He is going to be with us, sitting with us, just to talk about the Hope Auto Body Repairs and Parts, which is a proudly South African automotive repair business based in Tshepisong and Roodepoort. With a passionate and skilled team, they're committed to restoring vehicles to their original conditioning using modern equipment and precision workmanship. So that's the conversation that we're going to have at 10:30. But for now, let us take a short break, because when we come back, we're going to be speaking about the decline of ATMs. We are now seeing that a lot of ATMs are no more. People are now moving to digital banking. Well,
Yeah,
banks
I
are
saw.
moving
Well,
to digital banking.
banks are trying to call for, for more people to go digital.
Yep.
Oh, Nkosi yami abogogo.
So, yeah, man, let us take a short break, and then when we come back, man, we are going to be speaking and, of course, highlighting some of the things that include the declining of ATM. So please don't go anywhere.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish Comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday.
Hey family.
Hi,
My name is Tisiga Mazibugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Miss
my name is Ketua Ketumgunu.
on the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you, and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now, I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Well, yeah, Super Blossom Memory. Wow!
22 minutes past 8. It is the time and you're still watching a Vooka Breakfast Show. You know, your energetic started to the day accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. Dial us in, man. If you want to send your voice note, the number to do that is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Before the break, there's some of the things that we were discussing, but now we are going to be looking into the declining of ATMs. Right? So, banks are pushing towards a cashless society in which is what I have been vouching for. Let's go cashless. I'm telling you.
Cash is king.
So what's happening? so what's happening right now is South Africa's 4 biggest banks, Standard Bank, FNB, Absa, and Nedbank have slashed their ATMs network by a total of 8,516 machines over the past 5 years, and we have seen it. Once, I've seen it with Standard Bank. Once, Baboma Bank, what they do, they come and just place their
yeah, they know, like, I know good garage.
Yeah.
There's a Tepi song, there's a EPP or in. Yeah, a garage, you know, there's been multiple, like, times when ATM.
Yeah. Has been bombed, then nothing happens. Like, I won't go see, I'm so throw up. Asazi sisi. Go to the mall.
Yeah, mall, you know, type of thing. Because now it's like, we feeling exposed here and imaliati
So the ATM closures span nationwide across South Africa as part of a broader industry shift away from cash points. So the withdrawals involve Standard Bank, FNB, Absa, and Nedbank, while Capitec bucks the trend by adding 3,787 ATMs to its network during the same period. Why this is happening is because a rapid move towards digital transaction and declining cash usage. 67% of consumers use cash only a few times a month. Right, and they have made maintaining ATMs less viable and increased the importance of digital safety to prevent hacking. So, how this is happening is that Standard Bank led the closure by shutting down the most machines, with the other 3 banks following suit. Capitec's expansion focuses on undeserved communities.
Underserved. I always like hear you say, this the last time, and I'm like, hey, undeserved. Why not undeserved? Hey.
There are people who are undeserved. Unfortunately, there are. I'm sorry. Right? Underserved communities and language diversity, reflecting a strategic shift to digital-first banking and community presence. What's next right now is that the customers can expect continued ATM reduction as banks enhance digital platforms and prioritize online services, making it vital to adopt secure digital banking practices and monitor how criminal tactics evolve to target banking apps. And a lot of people have argued that digital banking has never been easier, but that convenience comes at a cost. Fraud complaints have jumped by 73% in just a year. Right. So there was a conversation that was had with the people from the National Financial Ombud Scheme to unpack some of the risk. So, Wena, are you cash or are you digital?
Cash if I have to use public transport, digital if I don't have to.
I mean, imagine if public transport can also.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know,
it's like you're in my mind. I'm literally sitting here trying to imagine the taxis of the future.
Yeah.
Where like you can just tap your phone.
Just like that.
Driver. Accounting.
Uguti. Yeah. Where?
No, sir. I almost used the N word for you.
Wait, tapping. Go taxing.
Not a taxi.
We're talking about a taxi, man.
We're talking about taxis.
Right. When was the last time you were even in a taxi? Or you've never?
So ema taxi ni jo, like you know, imagine, but then uguti driver like okay, ne check in yabo angeke ba checkise. I mean, then angazi kuzoyenzakalana ngalama 20 rand abacela every day la Steve Khami.
I mean, nabo, you know, the Q marshals. I don't want to call our brothers Galamagama snacks. Like, nah, but they don't have a choice. No, brother, we must.
You're calling them I'm a Q marshal.
They are Q marshals.
I'm a Q marshal now.
What are they? What are they? Laba basigibelisa emarobodweni.
Ikhumashele.
Our brothers.
Bayam recognize her lawyer as Ikhumashele Taxi Association.
tax, though.
Itur yo lama 2 rand nama 1 rand abo driver bamnikeza wona wasebenzisela ini.
He pays tax.
Oh, ubhadali tax.
Yeah, isarsi yamfonela sometimes. Ukuthi puti.
That's
You
why
have made a
that's why ngiyakutshela ukuthi nje i-toll gate engaregisterwanga le.
But I think those are some of the things that delay, the overall change and the overall transformation of the system to come in place. Because now we still have like people who still want cash in the streets. Because now if the driver goes totally digital, Mount Kibeli says like, hey, Fetu, we're gonna tap that 2 rand. We're gonna tap that 50 cent on the machine.
Is it even worth it? How now, my friend, must charge a 5 rand swipe. Yo, guys, this thing we've been fighting this battle in the townships where whenever you have to use your card and you have to first if bafuna ukuthi abantu baye digital, they'll have to tackle that in the townships.
Yeah.
The thing ukuthi ipaza bakcharge amount extra on top of the bank charges you're gonna get charged by the bank itself to withdraw that money. They also take like back charge. It's like, guys, your goods and services, Gantinina, when you calculate the price for your goods in your store, do you not put into consideration every other thing that you'd have to pay in order to your overheads, your operating costs? You don't take that into consideration when you do pricing. So izinto would have to go from that level, because really lento mausa to uyagwale bujo 5 rand. And I remember the last time we've tried to make that a conversation to say, Mara guys, niyazi ukuthi kahle kahle you're not supposed to be charging us that. Yeah, Mara nathi mosi mama njengoba it's convenient for y'all to have the machine. Instead of actually having to have imali, so it's a convenience to you. We're making you pay for that convenience. Ngoba nathi bayacharge ukuthi sisebenzisela mama chi. I'm like, okay, but this is it's a business, and it's you. It's a business for you.
Yeah.
You understand? Like lento yenza business eyakho. So somehow can't you work this into like your operating costs? And then manje thina like meles bataleli into esiza wena business yakuthi kahle kahle sikwazi ukuthenga from wena.
They're bleeding through the customers. And
for me, I just feel like that just is what makes it very bad. Ukuthi manje when amawucabanga ukuthi okay manje mele ngihambe ngiswipe something espaza shop, the locals, like you want to support the local businesses, but sometimes they make it difficult like that. If it's not that charging you for a convenience that is literally bringing business to them, it's then bad service. It's something I was talking to Vanilla about, like why mele ngime. Okay, uyazi ukuthi as umuntu wenza amagwinya ngithi uyazi ukuthi wena abantu extend, that's the way most influx or amagwinya comes in. But still, like when abantu bazomele bama over 10 minutes for amagwinya to get served amagwinya, so besi line ibe no man, guys, come on man. But then you know what, another thing I want to say is, like, as much as yes there are those places where we still need to fix and digitalize and innovate to become to operate on a competitive level to everybody else, there are good things and good service providers in the township, people doing amazing things, and that's the people we obviously highlight right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, and I think that is where the NFO is going to come in terms of regulating these things, because now going digitally means now the banks need to look at the what do you call these the charges of people using cards each and everywhere. So we can't go cashless, but now the charges, maybe if you are about to spend 100 rand for a day, the charges, they amount up to 150 to 160 rands. So these are some of the things that the National Financial Ombud Scheme will be looking into if we decide, if we go digital, because I know that consumers, they complain, and the NFO is the right place for you to complain, to say, no guys, we don't have ATMs anymore to withdraw cash. And most of the things in the township where we buy our basic basic necessities. You know, they want cash.
Ha.
So what is it that you guys need to happen? Because you're not even
Yeah,
doing
they
enough
want
to
cash,
push.
and then if we don't have cash, they will charge us extra.
Exactly.
Cabanga if une 100 rand kuphele accounting yakho.
Yeah.
Manje mawuthi ufuna ukuyisebenzisa kwa my friend, uzofuna ukuthi edit 10 rand extra or 5 rand extra. No man.
Yeah.
No man. That just does not make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't. But you can share your sentiments right there on YouTube or send your voice note on 06049333226. So that's 06049333226. What is your take when it comes to the decline of ATMs, especially in our communities? Right. So 32 minutes after 8 o'clock, it is the time. So what we're gonna do right now is to go straight to the kitchen because there's always something that's cooking, right?
Yeah,
and
man, let us
cooking is what we do.
Pagan, but
Let us
yes.
cook, and as I have promised that Easter came after Easter. We're going to have the second Easter.
Yeah, you're gonna feed a nation with just 2 fish and what? Net dream bread.
Don't worry. When I just watch, don't contemplate, come up with your own assumptions of what you're going to do. But man, mapelepele pots and pans. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going in the kitchen. We're going to cook something for you, and of course, share those recipes on our website, which is www.vookadaily.co.za. That is www.vookadaily.co.za. And you know that each and every Friday there is and you stand a chance to walk away with some of the hampers and the prices that we have. So all you need to do is to stay tuned, man, right? Just stay tuned and follow the right instructions that we are going to say right here on the show. You're not going to get instruction from your friends, your aunt or your sister. No, we are the people who have the information about the price. So each and every Friday we're going to be playing those competition, and you stand a chance to win one of Amapelepele Spices hamper, right? So please do make sure that you stay with us throughout our social media platforms. It's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook, on TikTok, and Instagram. That is Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, and ngoba siyanazi nthanda izinto zamahala. Please note it's free shipping for Gauteng, man. That is, Gauteng, it's your moment to shine in the kitchen, man.
Yep.
So, you get free shipping, and yeah, man, stay tuned to the Vooka Breakfast Show for those prizes because they're coming to you deliciously spicy.
All right, let us take a short break, and then when we come back, we are going straight to the kitchen, and of course to celebrate the king's birthday. So don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here. My name is Musi West. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working my money. TC Shabanana Wakamazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Vanelli Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
We are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to do live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
Of course, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the traffic update. Right now, we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So, looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the traffic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work, from school,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
give you your daily update. So do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, shopping blossom memory. Yes.
Wow.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday.
Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Miss.
My name is Ketsu Ketumgunu.
On the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show brought to you by the Blinko Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Well, yeah, Chocolate Blossom anyway. Yes.
Wow.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here, my name is Musi Miss. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working with my man. CC Shabalala Wakabazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Manele Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
Bugile, we are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, you stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to do live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
First, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the topic update. Right now, we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So, looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the topic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work or from school, right? We're going to give you your daily update. So, do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday.
All right, good morning, Mzansi. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hello to the Vooka Nation. And I come back.
Yep.
Right? I come back and happy birthday to you, man.
Thank you so much, man.
I wanted to prepare something special for you. And today we're going to be making fish.
Okay.
Right? Because one of the spice offers from Amapelepele Spices is the fish spice.
Fish spice.
Right, so it comes in a 1 kg as opposed to the 200 grams and the 400. So it's quite a big packet. So I don't have it right here, but I do have it inside this bowl here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch on the stove here because I want us to fry the fish so that we are able to create a nice meal. So what we're gonna be making is fish along with chips, and then we're gonna add a little bit of sides to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I have here, or the spices that we're gonna be making use of, number one is the smoked paprika. Okay, that's the spice right there. And then we're also gonna be making use of the chip spice so that it goes along with the chips. And then the last one we're gonna be making use of is spice seasoning. Right, I love this one because if you put it in eggs, it gives it a nice flavor. Okay, so I've already prepared my fish right here. I've gone ahead and taken out the bones and everything. So with the spices, I've gone ahead and mixed the chip spice and the spice seasoning. Okay. All right, right here we've got the fish spice. Okay, we've got the paprika, and then we've got some eggs that I've beaten earlier. And then right here, I've gone ahead and added flour, and I've mixed these ingredients to the flour right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch on the stove and check if it's on quickly. Okay, so
what we're doing here, it's deep frying the fish, right?
Deep frying the fish, exactly. So I'm just gonna ask for assistance this side to check if the stove is switched on.
Yeah, all right. And then just check if this plug, oh, it's
It
plugged.
is switched on, okay. All right, so this recipe will be available on our website, which is voogadaily.co.za. And just trying to make sure that the stove comes on. And I don't see any response.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to check here quickly.
1 minute.
But TC, are you looking forward to this recipe though?
Amen.
There we go. So this one's on. Okay, so we're gonna be making use of this side right here. Okay, so I'm gonna switch on the oil and the stove, and then so in the meantime, whilst this is getting warmed up, so we're gonna do this together, get our hands dirty, right?
Yeah, because I feel so clueless into what is happening right now. But okay, I'm listening and I just can't. I'm looking forward to what is going to happen, right? So
awesome.
Let's continue.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take our fish first, okay, and then we're gonna dip it inside the eggs. So I've gone ahead and mixed the spice or seasoning right here, and then we're gonna put it right in the mixture that we've created. So I'm gonna do the first one here, and the goal is to make sure that it gets inside because we're using the egg as a binder.
Yeah.
When I say binder, I mean the flour and the spices must bind to it, okay? So I do apologize because I'm trying to flip this over, but because it's an egg, I don't want it to spill, okay? So now that I've done that, I'm going to then go ahead and put this on the flour right here, just like that, okay? So I'll go ahead and put this here and put this right here.
And you nicely flip it
Okay,
over.
so I'm just gonna flip it over. And then some dishes require you to get your hands dirty. So don't be afraid to get in, put in the flour, and make sure that you've got the entire coating around the fish itself. So this is a baby hake, okay? So that's number one. So I'll then allow you to do the second one more.
Because everyone knows that in my mind, I'm asking myself, when are we eating, guys? Because the process of cooking, preparing, it's not the one for me. But in terms of coating, like, are there any, does it have to be a specific coating or any coating can like coat?
I mean, in terms of creativity, you can also put your breadcrumbs here.
Okay.
You can also put your breadcrumbs. I've also seen that it doesn't only have to be hake. It could also be snook as well.
Okay.
I mean, I know in the township we think of snook as a delicacy that goes with amagwenya, right?
Yeah.
But you do have your full snook that you can make use of, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait for the oil to heat up a little bit. And then once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and add our fish and fry it. Now the goal is that we should fry this at a medium heat because we don't want to burn or char the fish. So we need to let it cook slowly because also fish doesn't take much time to finish, to cook. Okay. So I think the oil is almost ready. And in a minute or two, we will then put it in. But in the meantime, perhaps
do the rest, right?
Yeah, we can do the rest. I'll go ahead and do this one here.
All right, man. Deep fried fish is what we're doing. But can you do like snook fish?
The same way?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's nice, man. Let's put it in there. Eggs. Ooh, slimy, man.
I mean, the nice thing about fish is that normally in our townships, we have fish and chips on a Friday.
Fish and chips.
You know, we call it the spikos.
I mean, I'm always intrigued by these words, spikos. Like, where does it derive from? In terms of, is it spices? Kos?
Right? Spikos. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here.
Ooh.
There we go. It's sizzling now.
That sound, man.
So I'm going to turn down the heat just a little bit so that it is on to medium. Okay. Just like that. And then I'll make room by taking this one and adding it right here. Okay. There we go.
That's the sound one would want to hear.
Exactly.
Angry Monday morning, and then you hear the sound. Woo! Smiles, Baba. To say something is cooking. Okay, let me move this. And nicely coated right there. And of course, waiting for it to. I mean, one would ask to say, how long does this take? Maybe
So-
if I am rushing somewhere, maybe I want to make fish for myself for breakfast or for lunch at work. How long do you think this will take me?
So you will see that most of the time is dedicated towards the preparation, right? But when you have to cook it like we are right now, maybe even 4 minutes. Yeah. Just a little under 5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna turn this around. And then we're not gonna add, as you can see, I didn't add too much oil.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna flip this around. Just like that.
This one looks ready, man.
It looks ready, right? And a lot of people eat fish raw, so
Fish raw.
yeah.
Sushi and...
Sushi, snook, all you need to do is just to add some salt to it. Okay. So I'm gonna place this to the left-hand side right here. Okay. And we are now going to set up our dish.
All right. There we go.
Let's remove this.
What I've been waiting for.
Okay, can we get the paper towel for Mo there? You can throw it, thank you. We'll catch it. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and prepared the dish right here. And whilst the fish is still cooking at a medium heat, I'm gonna go ahead and add our chips right here. Okay, so remember, since these are chips or fries, we can add our spice or seasoning or the chip spice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the left here. Awesome.
There we go.
Awesome. It's looking real good. Okay.
This is good. Bongi, how does this look?
And
It
then
looks good.
and then I've got chip spice and spice or seasoning.
Yeah.
And just to add that signature sprinkle, we're gonna go ahead and do this right here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the spice right there. I'm gonna turn down the stove and then I'll proceed to add the fish right here. So typically, before we continue, so typically you first want to add a little bit of the paper towel so that we can strain the oil.
Oil, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that we can strain the oil. Just like that.
Man, this is so simple. I
It's
always felt
simple,
like
man. It's very
the
simple.
coating. But is it advisable for you to do like the coating and let it stay, overnight?
For
Is
fish,
there different? Like, does it make any difference when I coat it, day before? Then
if we're talking red meats, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so I'll just let this drain a bit more. Okay, take this out, put it right here. Okay, we're gonna throw this in the trash right there. Okay, so this is our plate right here. And then, just to top it off, Mo, you'll see that I've got my fork right here and the spoon. And then the last thing I'll add, obviously, is just, the garnishing, because this looks absolutely great. Now, you see that I've also added some lemon.
yeah.
Okay, Now, because this is a fish, you can add lemon, you can squeeze the lemon juice, right? But this is the plate. Happy birthday, man. And this was quick. 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for, okay? Yeah, of course, man. I've been here, you know, I'm like, this is what I have been waiting for. It looks nice. The smell, the aroma from this. Woo.
And then more, just to top it off, because we do have a salad, we can go ahead and add some salad dressing. And this is cream right there. All right. Not too much, but that should do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And looks like a one-meal plate.
Yeah.
Thinking this is for 2 people. Nope, you've got it wrong. This is for 1 person. It looks nice, and of course, man, the magic has been done right here.
Right here. So yeah, thank you to Amapelepele Spices for sponsoring this segment. If you're looking at getting your kitchen or giving your kitchen a boost, you can go ahead and order their spices on www.amapelepele.co.za. And if you are in Gauteng, shipping is at no cost, but they do ship across the entire country. So check out the recipe on our website, and we'll see you on Wednesday with another recipe. And Wednesday, Mo, it's going to get spicy. I mean, I'm getting good at this. Look at the presentation. So yeah. But that's it, Mo, that's it. So for your birthday, this is purely for you, bro.
Thank you so much, man. I think, of course, from the Vooka team, but special thanks to Chef B right here, man, for doing the most. So I think I'm going to be here for the rest of the show, and I hope they will allow me to do that. But yeah, this looks nice and it looks proper, right, for a birthday presentation, a birthday present. With that being said, man, yeah. Come and take pictures, or come and sing for me.
Sing for you, for me.
Man.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to go to an ad, and then we continue with the interview that we have lined up. So stay tuned, guys. More is coming up.
Mo is coming up.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here. My name is Musi Nest. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working my TC Shabanana Wakamazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Manele Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
We are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to do live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
Of course, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the traffic update. Right now, we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the traffic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work or from school,
yes,
right?
Sir.
We're gonna give you your daily update. So do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Swellapil Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Swellapil Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here. My name is Musi Nest. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working my TC Shabanana Wakamazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Manele Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
We are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to do live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the streets.
First, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the topic update. Right now, we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. Looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the traffic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work or from school, right? We're gonna give you your daily update, so do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish Comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday. Well, yeah, I should have lost memory. Yes. Wow.
Hey family.
Hi, my name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Muketi Maimani.
My name is Musi Miss.
My name is Ketsu Ketumgunu.
On the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various aspects from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Swellapil Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Swellapil Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
There we go. 2 minutes after 9, it is the time. And of course, welcome back once again. We were from the break, and of course, you have seen us right there on Pots and Pans, doing what we do right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And of course, man, you're asking yourself, what is going on in front of me? We're not going to waste time because we cooked more aretlo fanagari instruction. Here we eat. This is a table where kings meet and they break bread and they eat, right? I'm with two kings right now. But with that being said,
kings meet. I love that.
so right there, Zinzi Elizabeth comes through on YouTube, say that looks scrumptious and the presentation is good. Mo looks like a happy man. I am very happy. Of course, happiness is my name for today, right? So of course, I look happy, and with the presentation and what we just did, I hope that you are happy because this is the instructions and the ingredients that we have shared with you right there at home. And of course, if you want the full detailed instruction, you can get them on the www.vookadaily.co.za website, right? And then Zinzi comes through saying, on my birthday, I want to hang out in the studio and appear on Amapele segment. Right?
Yeah, that's cool.
It will be nice. It will be nice.
Completely.
Yeah, it will be nice to have you here. And, just enjoy your day. And of course, man, make it special. That's what we do. But with that being said, two gentlemen are about to go on a taste journey with me right here. You've seen me because what I brought there was my smile and my personality. And it brought the taste only.
No contribution whatsoever.
Of course, with my hands, just doing some of the coating. And man, but his handler's fun. Luena, every
but I
hour
mean, it's your birthday.
being.
It's your birthday, so
Exactly.
you shouldn't be working that much today,
I should just come and bring myself.
Absolutely, and your
what I
stomach.
need to, yes.
And your mouth to taste.
My appetite.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
But before we do any introduction, gentlemen, right here, you guys have got, Mr. Hector right
Hector
there.
has something to taste. Sure.
Yeah, because we want Mr. Hector to rate the dish for us. And you have a fork right there. There we go, Mr. Steve.
Okay, Steve helping out with the condiment. Steve, what if you didn't want tomato sauce, Chief? But it's fine. It's fine. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Yeah, so Mr. Hector, good morning to you. Firstly, how are you doing this morning?
Morning to the viewers, and I'm very glad and very good to be in Vooka Breakfast
Show. Yes, sir.
Because we are glad and happy to have you. But before we get deep into that, we're just before we went to a break, we were in the kitchen. Of course, Mr. Chef B, and of course, Mr. Chef Mo, not Chef but King Mo. Blessed us with this with this beautiful and wonderful dish right here of a deep fried fish. Today we did deep fried fish, right? Consists of chips. We have some lemons right here, and then we have some peppers and tomatoes, and of course our main ingredient, which is our fish, right? So I want you to go on and take the first bite, and then Mr. Hector, you let us know what you think and how much would you rate that fish right there out of 10. Right here, live. This is not pre-recorded. Show them, Steve.
Live.
There we go, Mr. Hector with his first bite, and chew, swallow. Then after swallowing, now we talk. Now we talk. What do you think, Mr. Hector? What do you think?
I think it's very good.
Yeah. It's always nice. It's always nice to get those remarks, like doing it right now.
Yes.
And please tell them, Arau Foster, Mr. Hector. There's no payment after this to tell people that this tastes good.
Yeah, Chief, you must tell the people that it tastes good. Can you tell it?
Right, so I'm about to take my first bite right here because, of course, man, how I was the chef right there. And why would I go without tasting, right? So there we go. You can't see my dish. There we go. Mara, Steve, you saw it right there. I have to eat. When I'm I have to taste and eat here, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, it's juicy.
It's juicy. Woo! How did you guys? Woo!
Oh, it's so juicy. Nice, man. Nice. And then, of course, man, fries. Woo! Come on.
I see you, Mo.
This is nice, guys. Deep fried fish, and if you want all the ingredients, the cooking instructions, please www.vookadaily.co.za. And if you want to get a different range of amapelepele spices, you can visit their website, which is www.amapelepele.co.za. But now, getting straight into deep, into the conversation we're about to have with Mr. Hector right here, who is our guest. He's not just fixing cars, he's building an empire. He is also leading in a business, media, and mentorship, all from the heart of Tepisong Rodipot. He is the founder and CEO of Hope Auto Body Repairs and Parts, and also plays a key leadership role in Autoblade production. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs and dreamers, please once again welcome Mr. Hector Thabang Malinga right here. Right, Mr. Hector, as you know, we have greeted you and we know that you're doing good. It's the power of the fish, right? So for someone who is listening and watching right now and they want to know more about you, can you just please give them a brief introduction of what you really do?
Yes. Oh, thank you very much, and thanks to Vooka Breakfast Show. Oh, my name is Hector Thabang Malinga from Hope Auto Body Repair and Parts, the founder and one of the behind the scene of mechanic in the cars in automotive repair. We are based in Tepisong, where every dream and everything started. But definitely each and every this journey started at Snake Park, Block 80, where I used to work with my father, and also went to Tepisong to make sure that we build this thing, we build these cars, we build every momentum of each and everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very interesting stuff. Perhaps you're wondering what auto body repair and parts is. It says here, Hope Auto Body and Parts is a proudly South African automotive repair business based in Tepisong Roadport. They specialize in high quality panel beating, spray painting, and dent removal, and of course, general bodywork for all vehicle types. With a passionate and skilled team, they are committed to restoring vehicles to their original condition using modern equipment and precision workmanship. Founded to serve the local community with excellence and reliability, Hope Auto Body Repair and Parts stands out for our customer-centered approach, affordable pricing, and timely service delivery. Very, very cool stuff. So, Mr. Hector, let's talk about how you think the business in itself has been and how it's functioned from the day of its inception to this day. Because a couple of years ago, we went, and I think to some extent we're still reeling from the ramifications of the 2 years of COVID and lockdown, right? So how do you think the business in itself has been from the day of its inception to this day? Has there been growth? Is there steadiness in the business, or is there a decline in terms of the space that you guys are involved in?
What I can say in terms of the automotive repair now, definitely it's a growth, but in different measures because of we have all of the type of different mechanic within the space, whereby we are having also the backyard mechanic and also those who are doing it on the street and also those who are doing it into their workshops. And as much as we are having all of those combined, because of as much as we are all having those combined, we have to share those path, but you can say that in automotive, definitely there is growth because of each and every daily basics. People buy cars.
That is very interesting, because on the space that you are, we know that a lot of young people out there, they have talent and they don't know how to turn it into a real business, in which is something that you know how to do, right? So what gave you the confidence, to push and formalize your business to where it is today?
What I can say is that what gave me a passion is that I grew up in panel beating, whereby my father was doing this work.
Yeah.
When I grew up, then when much as we are busy growing up, you definitely see the different changes within the automotive.
Yeah.
And one of my mission was to say that one day I want to change this thing to put it in a reality.
Yeah.
Because of seeing the different color of the skin of the people, who I can say the white people.
Yeah.
Which is the majority within this business.
Yeah.
Where the way they were utilizing this and the way they do things, is it different the way we are doing it? Then my goal was to say that one day I want to change it to put it in that fashion.
Very
powerful.
Very interesting as well.
Yeah.
And I love how Mo, they mentioned he also touches base and he realizes and recognizes that to a certain degree, on a certain level, it is quite a competitive space, right? Because there are people like themselves who are quite formalized and have a business mindset behind the approach of the space of automotive and body repair, right? But he realizes that there is the small mechanic in the backyard.
Yeah.
There is the mechanic in the streets, who might not necessarily be that formalized. So as you guys have mentioned that customer care is at the center of your approach, right? How do you then, or what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? And how do you ensure that the practice of high functioning level of customer care is established and is practiced on a day-to-day basis?
What I can say is that automotive, it's a high business that is regulated by RMI. And it's a body standard in terms of RMI and also the MIPCO and other different.
Okay.
But as much as we are having all of those different raters, they also teach you how to take care of the customer, how to make sure that the customers are feeling safe, as much as we are still young within the automotive.
Yeah.
But what I can say is that ours is to ensure that we don't just fix people's cars in our areas. We are giving the people hope to say that even your car has been damaged, even your car is no longer feeling safe, but there is that hope that as Hope Auto Body Repair, we are going to repair to a resolution.
Yeah. And I just love that you mentioned that because for each and every businesses, there is a structure, that leads to the growth and its survival, right? Because talking about structure, you are mentioning that you are a member of RMI and MIPCO, and you are also in the UVU Accelerate program, and we are part of the Allen Gray Makers Auto Hub. And that is a very serious alignment, by the way, if people didn't know that. So these, how important has this been, part of these, how important has being part of these, of course, networks been to your business survival and the growth of it?
I can say that it's giving me big push because of they are giving us that education, they are giving us that mentorship, whereby how to grow your business, how to utilize your business to become that better.
Yeah.
Because of each and every daily basics, some of us, we just think that when you are having a business, you just wake up, take the money, buy whatever that you want. But not realizing that the business still needs that sufficiency to grow.
Yeah.
That is how the Allen Gray makers, they are giving us that information to assist us to make sure that we push as the young people, and also to change the narrative to say that we no longer not having work, we're not sitting down, but how to make it. But what I can say is that they are giving us that momentum to say that each and every, because of we are having those insurances, business insurance and so on, and some of the people, they don't just take their cars to any mechanic.
Yeah.
They need value to say that when you can't take your 50,000, 50 million to any piece. We need that standard of value, and RMI and also others, they are giving that value to say that even that person can't fix that car.
Yeah.
By being us being there as they are accredited, or being us being there as they are mentors, we are going to assist them in terms of ensuring that your car is in safe.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Musi, I'm seeing Mr. Hector's work right here, the pictures roaming, and you're not just talking, but we are seeing the work that
the action is there, absolutely.
The action is there.
The proof is there.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're trying to balance affordability, but also with high quality service. How do you guys go about navigating the space? Because, hey man, high quality service requires quite a bit of, capital, and it's quite pricey in quite a lot of spaces, just in life in general. So how do you guys balance high quality accompanied with great service and, of course, affordability for the customers who walk into the business?
What I can say is that in terms of making sure that we give those people the high quality of, we are having in our business, we are having our 3 layers.
Okay.
Whereby we are giving you that quotation of different 3 layers to say that we have original equipment, that is OEM, that the original party. Then we have aftermarket, whereby you get it to scrapyard, those things. Then we have also the repair, whereby that damaged panel, we have to repair it. And all of those, they are having their different prices.
Yes.
That is when the customer needs to choose. And also tell the customer also with the risk of getting those things. Also telling them that how it is going to, because of also some of the other people doesn't also understand that washing your car also have a risk. Because of us, we just take a water and take a sunlight and just wash the car, not knowing that we are damaging the paint of the car. There's also a mechanism that how to wash the car to make sure that it does not damage your color paint.
Yes. And now, speaking of the damages, how do you deal with some of the customers' complaints? Do you deal with them looking into what you have to do, or when a personal injury, you just give them what they give you? Or you become in your professional mode to say, no, this is what happened, and this is how we are going to fix it moving forward?
In terms of what I can say is that in terms of us, we are having the standard tile in our workshop, we're having a standard tile whereby we are giving a person, our client, our form. In terms of how do we go fix your car, and also we have been giving them the guarantee, and also showing them that when we are fixing your car, this is how it's going to, this is what is going to happen, and also whatever when the client is going to come and complain, there's a full sheet of our sheet forms where we give our clients to say that this is how you're going to complain, whereby you need to complain in writing, so that when we fix your car, and so we are able to say that this is what is it that we have done.
And another thing that I've seen, because people like to take risk when they go to panel beaters, have you ever had a customer who comes with a car that is beyond repair and say, Mr. Hector, please
do something, man.
Please do something.
I mean, I'm sure there are people like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, they will have those clients whereby they come with their cars because in terms of the repair. Because of the RMI just put a new standard to say that there is code 13, there is code, but where cars now they are, when it's beyond repair, we also tell you that these cars can no longer be fixed. Because of us as professional, we tell you that these cars can be fixed, but it's no longer going to be road-wheeled.
So you guys are qualified to tell the customer that their car is,
won't be roadworthy.
Won't be roadworthy.
Beyond this repair.
Yes, we are qualified because of automatically when we are going to deal with insurance. Insurance also we need those standards to say that how do we see that our client is no longer going to have that car? We need to purchase another car for the client, or need to do something with that car.
Very interesting. I love it. But now let's change gears just a bit more, right? Because as a part of their mission and what also plays a role in terms of the heart of the business is youth empowerment. Right? So as a small business in the township, how are you guys creating opportunities for young people in and around Itepisong, Snake Park, and other surrounding areas?
What I can say is that in terms of empowerment, we have worked with the years, making sure that we give empowerment for the young people. Yes is one of the group that whereby we have worked with Toyota, where they give the young people an opportunity whereby we need to train them and also put them into the market so that they will understand what is it about the car. And also within our community, we still have those smaller programs to say that the young people have to come where we just teach them how to just fix that smaller panels, smaller things within their cars. Because of some of the people, they also don't know how to take out the tire. We have to teach them.
I'm one of those.
Okay. And we know that in these kind of spaces, we see a lot of young people. And I like that you also put young people in this.
Yes.
As when we look into them becoming entrepreneurs right now, one of the things that they're scared of is compliance. So what would you say to a young person who is an entrepreneur who is scared of compliance, like things like your tax, paperwork, and the admin? What would you say to them?
In terms of for the business to strive is all about compliance. And in the automotive industry, it is very, very, very strategical to have those compliance, to have all the compliance and also having your RMI compliance. Because of currently right now, we have this standard to say that they call it, if I'm not mistaken, they say it's in the right to repair.
Okay.
Where the right to repair give the standard to say that even when you are a backyard mechanic, you can also do your Toyota car that is very brand new and does not lose any value. You can also do your Audi, your Volkswagen, any car. You can also do it within your backyard mechanic. Because of during that time it was very hard to just take your Mercedes Benz and put it there in the corner and they fix it. Because of each and every car have those values. But during now, it's no longer going to lose that value. But whatever, if you have been having those compliance, all documents, and also been accredited. Because of the most important thing is to be accredited as well, and also know their work. That is one of the things that I can say. And also to say that let us go to school each and every daily basis, because technology is each and every time is being involved.
It's evolving, definitely.
In the car, we are changing gears each and every daily basis. Currently, right now, we are in electricity car.
Yes,
understand
EVs,
those electrical cars.
Granted. And I hope that every young entrepreneur out there, they will take those weights. But, as a very hardworking person, there is a curveball in your story. And now we want to speak about balance. Now we go into what you are doing. You're also in the media game. You lead the Atobleed production. You've got Come Let's Talk. You are running Atobleed News. Like, where did the media vision come from, and how do you balance both industries, man?
The media visions, I can say, is that something that we just have a passion with it.
Okay.
It's not something that I do it on a daily basis. It's something that I just do it as an hobby. To say that because of, and also to make empowerment toward the other young people, to say that this is something that you can also go through and do it. In terms of the balance is one, I can see, because of there's no balance within the two, because of in the media industry it's 24/7.
Yes.
And in the automotive, people need their cars on the daily basis. Even also them. We also do, what I do is just I make sure that I make time. You have to find time, because of in an entrepreneur, you can't say you don't have time. You have to make time.
Yes, definitely.
Time is made. And we know that for years, You have been in the game for years right now, right? And you have understood the ins and outs, of what to not to do, of course, to keep the business running. What are 3 hard lessons you've learned about running a business, especially in the township?
It is the community that is number one.
Okay.
In terms of the hard lessons, is that when you are here dealing with the automotive, you need to understand the community and need to understand the surroundings.
Yeah.
And also, the other thing is the equipment in the automotive. Because to start the automotive, you must have a budget of 1 million.
Okay.
Just a startup capital.
1 meter.
Because of the
Mr.
equipment.
Malinga, so you guys have 1 million. Yeah. So you guys have 1 million in Sebisong. I didn't name mine in Sebisong. Yeah. How is electricity going? But I hear you. It's quite an expensive. I mean, Chief, there's 1 million there, but I mean, I understand what you're saying because it's quite an expensive and quite a competitive space, right?
Yeah.
And you can't come equipment in Yana, 2 cents in Yana if you really want to play at that level with other businesses, right? Especially, and what also plays a role in it is that it's a local business in the township.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? As opposed to leaving the township, going to more urbanized areas where from entering, it gives you a sense of, okay, now I mean, do you get what I'm trying to say? So I hear you. But with the conversation of equipment, how has the modern equipment changed the way you guys go about your work and actually being hands-on and repairing the cars on a day-to-day basis?
It gives us efficient time because of now we are able to do more cars than before.
Okay.
Because of if we are not having the modern technology, we are going to slack with cars, and automatically we need time. As much as we are saying that within the automotive, it's all about time. It's not about anything. It's about time. If you are lacking time, you must know that your business is going to shut down.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
Yeah, man. Very interesting. Before we let you go, of course, man, people will want to know about, what they need to expect in your business, of course, when they bring their cars and things like that. What message do you have for someone who's out there, they have a car and maybe something can happen to their car one day, and what is it that they need? What are the necessary steps that they need to follow to come to your business, and what is it that they need to expect by coming to you?
By coming to our business, they have to know that what I can say, because of there are a lot of things. In terms for our works-ins who are coming toward the workshop, they need to understand that they need to have time and they need to be patient within the automotive and within the business on itself. And other things, you need to make sure that all their belongings within their cars, if they are going to Bazoishi and so on, they need to understand that they must remove all their belongings, items. And the number 3 is to that they need to be prepared in terms of that they're going to get a quotation. That they need to strategize and make sure that they prepare budgets for that. Because of fixing a car is something that you need to prepare. You not just come and say that I'm going to fix the car. You need to be prepared. But what I can say is that we give hope to each and every customer, and we are giving them to say that whenever that they are in need, hope is there, and we are going to ensure that we are giving them their full strength to say that their cars are going to be restored in their original position.
Accompanying the hope 3, let's go 3 more. There we go. I love how they accompany the business with the idea of hope as well. And it's not just hope in the sense that it's loosely used. It's hope with the confidence of saying, you know what, Chief, after you come back after a certain period of time, have hope that your car will be on tip-top shape. Chief. It will be. It might not necessarily be like original, but it will really border on the line of how it came when you first bought the car.
Yeah.
And I love that so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Malinga. We appreciate it.
Yeah. But before we let you go, man, we have some quick fire round questions for you. And of course, it's a game, Nyana. So don't overthink, just be you. You know, don't panel beat here. So you're just going to choose one option on the first one. And then, of course, we are going to listen to what other questions. But the first one is cash or consistency? Choose one. Consistency, right? Okay, sending a car panel or editing a video. Which one relaxes you more?
Sending it a car.
Okay. The best township business advice you ever got.
Is that you must not sleep.
Okay. And then lastly, if your story was a movie, what is the title?
Driven by purpose.
I love that. Driven by purpose. Such cool stuff, man.
That is very powerful.
Absolutely. And you know what I'm hearing more? Like for the past couple of weeks, a lot of the individuals who've come and joined us in the studio who are running or part of local businesses in and around our townships are saying that, hey, Chief, you can't sleep as a business person.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm very interested to find out if that's the same thing that Lebu's Backpackers has also at the back of their mind. You can't sleep. You remember how Chair said, if you can't walk behind the couches in your house, Chief, then the work hasn't stopped. You know, so you have to keep going, man. To get to a point where you know? So I love that so much. Looking forward to the conversation. But with that being said, Mr. Tabang, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you taking the time, and we can't wait to hear a bit more, you know, as to how the growth of the business has been from today, of course, and maybe in the next couple of months or the next year or so, you know, and we hope that it will be bigger and better than what it is today, man. And I love the hope part of it. I love it so much. So thank you, Mr. Malinga. We appreciate it.
Thank you to everyone, and thanks to Vooka Breakfast.
Yes, sir.
There we go, right here, Mr. Hector, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So what you're going to do right now is to take a short break, and then next we are going to be joined by Mrs. Homotso Homo, right here, General Manager of Lebo Backpackers, and it's a conversation that you do not want to miss. So please don't go anywhere.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here. My name is Musi West. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working with my TC Shabalala Wakamazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Banel and Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
We are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to do live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
Of course, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the topic update. Right now, we are going to end one southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So, looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the topic is movie. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work or from school,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes,
I'm gonna give you your daily update, so do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yes, Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Mist.
My name is Ketua Mgunu
On the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish Comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday.
Hey, 37 minutes after 9 o'clock, and you're still, of course, watching your favorite morning breakfast show, which is the Vooka Breakfast Show, your energetic start to your day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity.
Yes, sir.
And yes, before the break, we were with Mr. Hector right here, speaking everything panel beating. So if you want to know more, our team has shared his social media platforms onto where you can get them. But now we are joined by Mrs. Homotso Komo, General Manager of Lebo's Backpackers. So, Lebo Soweto's Backpackers began with a vision. Its founder, Lebo Malepa, started by selling craft to visitors at the Hector Peterson Memorial in the late 2000s. He transformed a spare room in his parents' Orlando West home into a hostel, welcoming travelers from around the world. Originally a chance opportunity, it rapidly grew into a pioneering tourism venture in Soweto. So Ms. Homotso is right here to tell us all about that, the humble beginning, and of course the humble initiative that they are pushing. A very good morning to you, and how are you doing this morning, Ms. Homotso?
Good morning to all listeners and everyone. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, and we are happy to have you here just to, dive deep into Lebo's Backpackers, right, as you are the general manager right there. So as we welcome you, of course, to the Vooka Breakfast Show, and for those who have never had the privilege of visiting, how would you describe Lebo's Soweto Backpackers in one sentence?
All right, Lebo Soweto Backpackers is a vibrant cultural immerse hostel. Mm-hmm. So we offer budget-friendly accommodation and also a unique experiences to domestic and international tourists.
Yeah. Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It is.
Like it's giving,
yeah.
Chief. You're not just going to a hotel in it's proper stuff. And I love how the business space within Soweto Mall is really growing to become one that is high class, right? And when the businesses within Soweto and around are not taking themselves lightly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It needs to be an experience that you feel when you go somewhere in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I love that so much. And Oscar was saying she's nervous about sitting here with us on the table. So there's no need to be scared of anything. It's just a very cool conversation and just trying to find out a bit more about who Lebo's Backpackers is.
Yeah.
Right. Look, there's a lot of people who've heard of it probably, or driving past there on a day-to-day basis or walking past there, and they've never really understood or known who Lebo's Backpackers is. So let's talk about the experience. What is it that makes it so different from any other typical hostel or hotel that I can visit anywhere in South Africa?
All right, we are situated right in the community, and also tourists get the opportunity to explore Soweto on their own and also interact more with local, mingling, walking around. We are not far from the main tourist attractions like Mandela, Vilakazi Street, and the clients are able to go there. And later at the main Backpackers, we also have a bonfire where when you come back later, you chill, get some Soweto local beer, interact with the clients, and just share how was your day. So that makes us different from other hostels.
Man, it's a whole experience.
It is, man.
Just by listening, you like, no, man, I'm interested in this.
You can see it in your head.
Man,
it's a vibe, man. It sounds like a vibe.
And now we know that this all started, of course, in the late 2000s with Lebo selling craft outside the Hector Peterson Memorial. What do you think made him see a hostel right in his family home as the next step?
All right. So what happened is, as he was selling crafts at Hector Peterson,
Yeah.
he saw tourists coming with big buses and also being guided by white guides, not locals.
Yeah.
So obvious now that frustrated him to say, we need Sowetans to come and tell their story. So while on that, that's where he started with walking tour. So sometimes you have guests who want to stay a night. And at that moment, obvious, he didn't have his own place. And he was like, no, man, let me use my room for a night, accommodate few clients.
Okay.
And as time grows, gradually, the family allowed him to use the family house. So now it has grown. It is a backpacker.
Yeah. And
Yes.
of course, one would ask if this maybe was it about entrepreneurship or something that is very, very deep within him, to establish this kind of thing, like maybe connection, storytelling, or culture. To you, what do you think it is? It is something deeper to him, or is it entrepreneurship? Is it culture or storytelling?
Okay, so I can say it was deeper than just being an entrepreneur. Because when we look back to the history of Soweto, Soweto is very rich with what happened during apartheid time.
Yeah.
The example that I will do is we have migrant workers hostel where men used to dig gold in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
But when we look, that gold they never had an opportunity to get anything from it. So obvious him also seeing the big buses at Hector Peterson with white guides guiding Soweto, it didn't make sense. So that's where he was like, no man, we can innovate, we can create jobs. I can uplift my community and my community can benefit from it. Yes, so it was not more about him being an entrepreneur. It was about telling the story of Soweto from Sowetans as well.
Yeah, it is very deep because I can attest. I remember when we had Masike, from the Ndofaya hiking, that for him to discover the hiking trail, it was not something that, yes, I can show tourists, but it healed him, so it was something deeper that went within him for him to discover the Soweto hiking trail. And with, Lebo's Backpackers, we see that it has stood out more than just an accommodation. From bicycle tours to storytelling by fire and farm to the table meets, of course, with beers right there, connection, meeting different people out there. And you've really leaned into experience curation. Can you please tell us more about why it matters in today's tourism market?
Okay, so tourists are looking for unique experiences. So we are unique. You need to offer authentic experiences. You need to offer history and also cultural exchange. So that is why we are still standing on the market. Yes.
I love it, man. I love how the experience is not just coming over, sleeping a night or spending a night or two at the business, right? And I think what also for me stands out is it's not just about going through Soweto and GA as someone who's not from here. It's an entire experience that lasts with you for the longest of times. And it's not to say these other businesses, right? Or other hostels or hotels that you can go to. But what stands out for them is that it's more than just an experience, man. It's more than just coming over, this is Soweto. And then you leave. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There's connection that happens that I could argue and say you can't explain it. You need to be there to really understand what it is about Lebo's Backpackers, right?
Exactly.
So let's talk about creativity, because what you guys are doing out there, no one else is doing. Well, I mean, they have tried, much like the Vooka Breakfast Show. They can try, Chief, but they can't get to the level or do it the way we do it. So I'm sure there are businesses out there who have tried to imitate or offer something similar to you guys, right? But how do you and the team innovate and stay current with the space that you are in? And of course, designing the curation of the experience that you guys give to the people who come and visit the space?
You know, I can say Lebo was just a unique person.
Yeah.
And I can say creativity, it was something that he was born with, you know. So now we are also trying not to be far from what he wanted.
Yeah.
So you can see maybe trends. Now we need to create a new package. We always make sure that we still, you know, follow his footstep because that was unique. Yes.
And, you know, talking about creativity, we know that the Soweto, you know, it brews a lot of creative, you know, artists. I mean, in every field, we know that Soweto, you know, gives birth to a lot of creative people. And that also leads us to those creative, you know, people with that creative mindset heading now to what we call collaboration.
Yes.
Because each and every business out there, they collaborate with some of those individuals. So do you guys collaborate with local artists, chefs, or maybe storytellers in general?
We do collaborate. We have a lot of collaborations going on. So we do have Sawubona Music Jam
SMJ.
in Shawela.
Out here, man. Yeah.
So that is happening midweek
Yeah.
on Tuesdays.
Every
so
Tuesday.
we do take our tourists.
I've seen
Them.
I've seen.
So we support, and we also have Chef Noni, who deals with indigenous African food. So, and also dealing with waste management.
Yeah.
So maybe you are eating an apple, and when you eat an apple, you see like, oh, the seeds and the bit of apple is left. You throw it.
Yeah.
But she will advise you that something good can come out of it.
Yeah.
You know, so, and also we are having a library for the kids. We call it Hozofunda. So we teach kids on Saturdays. They come at our outdoor library. And we have volunteers, we have teachers who come and teach them, do activities, do poems, read and write. So we do a lot of collaborations
I love that.
around Soweto, and also different projects. We have sanitary pets drive that we do with Littleboro High School. And also we do work with Soup Kitchen at Mzimhlope Hostel. So we are doing a lot.
Wow.
No
in
more.
the community.
I can attest, man. I've seen the team come out at SMJ. You know, I call it church. You know, for some of us, this is where we go and we connect and we meet people.
Yeah.
I think was it you or I don't know who I was telling, but about 2 weeks ago or so when I went to SMJ. So like I said, it's a space for creatives, right? It's a space for artists and people who just want to experience local music and local bands and all of that. So this one Tuesday, we're hanging out. So there's no bassist, right? The band is there, but there isn't a bassist. And some tourists had come through.
Correct.
So we're hanging out there. They're calling for a bass. Guys, is there no one who plays bass in the space? There was this white guy. I forgot his name because I did meet him afterwards. He walks up. He's like, "No, guys, I can try and play." Mo, did he not destroy? He killed. He killed the set, and he knew the songs. But you know, it's the thing where Harari has. We don't know each other probably, or we do know each other, but we've never played together. You know, and people went crazy. And then he had a solo. Abadala Mo, and he did such an amazing job. And this is what I think you guys aim for, you know, because he's going to go back home and that experience is going to last with him forever. And it's a story that he can tell. Guys, I went to the space called Sawubona Music Jam, you know, on a Tuesday. So I love that. But I've also, I don't know how closely you guys work with Locrates Market.
Yes, we also work with Locrates Market. We had an event, was it, I think around April, May? Yes, so we do work with them as well.
Very, very cool stuff.
Man. And you know, with what you're speaking about, of course, everywhere we go, the spirit must be kept alive, you know, so that people cannot ever think that the light or the dim is being taken away. Because we have seen that you are carrying a powerful legacy, and after Lebo's passing, many thought the flame will dim away, but it seems to be burning even brighter today, you know. So what keeps the spirit alive at Lebo's Backpackers today?
You know, when Lebo was still alive, he left us with a quote. The quote that says, without the belief that you can, you will not be able to achieve your goals. So we stood by that. And we also understood why he started the business. And also, for us, it was also a motivation to say, black child, you can do it, no matter what. So, yeah, that is why the fire will never go off.
Yeah.
We'll keep it burning.
I love that.
Keep the fire burning.
Yeah.
And speaking of the fire, we've got some of course, the comments right there on YouTube from Dlamini SA. Ati ulebulo abamaziyo abazange bambone.
Oh, yes. I agree.
And then Nkele Sekano comes through saying halala, hashtag Team Lebus, showing some love over there. Right?
Wow.
All right, so before we wrap up, we ask every guest on this Monday because it's Monday motivation, of course. We need to motivate people, and with what you guys are doing is absolutely beautiful and wonderful, right? What's one piece of motivational advice you'd give to someone feeling stuck or uninspired this morning?
All right. So I can say, remember that challenges are opportunities for growth and that you are more than your current struggles. So Vooka, rise up.
Man, I love that. Vooka. You know, Vooka and rise up, wanna go high. Listen to that. Very, very powerful words, man.
Yeah.
So for someone who is a tourist and came to Kasi and wants to experience, you know, because I don't know, Mo, for some reason, right, and this is something that happened actually yesterday.
Yeah.
This guy from USA is saying he's in South Africa and he's with this young man and then they're talking lingo.
Okay.
What do you call it? Kasital, man.
Yeah.
Something like that. So slang, actually, that's the term I was looking for. So this guy is like, I have my own slang from the US, and I know you guys have your own.
Yeah.
So I'll say words, and then you will tell me what those words are in slang. You know, so those are some of the experiences that people look for. But what I've noticed is that people who are online, who are being asked these things, are not necessarily representing the country that well, you know, because he was talking, someone in the comment section said, this is Bram language, man. Because this guy, and this is, exactly, I know Stephen is going to react to this one. So this guy, in the US, we would say, hey, what's up, right? How are you doing? And what would you guys say, or how do you guys say what's up as young people in South Africa? It's like, what's the no, guys, no, chief, we don't say that. You know, so but the point that I'm trying to make here is that someone who's coming from the US or from wherever in the world, or even from South Africa, Soweto, coming from the other provinces that we have, what would you want them to see, to taste, to learn, to hear? What is the one thing that you guys would want them to take away after leaving and experiencing Lebo's Backpackers?
I think overall it will be come and do the bicycle tour, come and do the walking tour, come and do the tuk-tuk tour if you don't want to cycle, and come and do the food cooking experience. You know, so I do know that all our tours offer authentic experiences, and also come and chill with locals and come and hear from them. You know, people who have been there, some of their grandparents were part of the history of apartheid. So it's something that you can take with you.
I love that.
Powerful.
I love it very much so. Very much so.
Powerful.
So in closure, someone is watching, someone is listening, and is finding all of this very interesting. The visuals that we have been showing them on screen, of course.
Yes.
If I want to reach out to Oskomoto or Lebo's Backpackers, how do I go about that? Emails, phone numbers, WhatsApp, socials, and everything else in between.
Yes. So we are on WhatsApp. Our number is 081 524 2918.
One more time, please.
081 524 2918.
Okay.
We are also on Facebook under Lebo Soweto Backpackers, and on Instagram is Soweto by bike.
Hey, I love that. Soweto by bike. Very cool, man.
With that being said, Ashomoza, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and, of course, spending it with us and the Vooka Nation from where they are. And we hope that you guys continue to do this wonderful job for us right here in Soweto, and of course for South Africans in general.
Thank you for the opportunity. We are happy. Thank you.
Was it as scary as you thought it was going to be?
No, not really.
It wasn't.
You guys made it easy.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, man.
4 minutes till we hit the 10 o'clock, and we were just in conversation with Khomotso Khomo, General Manager of Soweto Packers. So we are about to let her go right now. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, man, we, of course, continue with our daily bread. But we're going to make it short, give you your word of the day, and of course, man, those words of inspiration, because it is Monday motivation. So please don't go anywhere.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
We're out here in the heart of Soweto, Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Broad Fisher Club. I'm out here. My name is Musi Nest. I'm out here with the one and only maximum temperature. I'm working my TC 7 on Wakabazibugo, and of course our station manager, the one and only Vanelli Lyric. And we're traveling out here, man. This is what we do on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
We are fresh and nice. Now it's time to take the information to the people.
Of course, like Mo just mentioned, do stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between. We're going to be coming to a street to you live near you, wanting to know what your thoughts are out there on the street.
Of course, we've got TCO Wamazibugo with the topic update. Right now, we are going to N1 southbound to make sure that whatever that you guys get, it is real-time information. So, looking at Mukhorosi, we have robots that are not working right here, but the traffic is moving. We're going to look at when is your rush hour time, when people are from the work, away from school, right? We're gonna give you your daily update. So do make sure that you stay with us. Mobile Vooka Breakfast Show.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish Comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday. Well, yeah, shopping blossom memory. Yes. Wow.
1 minute till we hit the 10 o'clock on the dot, and you're still with us right here, man, giving you your best Monday motivation. The motivation that you have never got anywhere, because the conversation we had with our guests, they were very, very, very inspiring. I hope that wherever you are inspired, and you will be looking forward, of course, to more experience and more content, man, when we look deep into maybe going to the label Soweto's Backpackers and come back with the experience and share much with you, so that you understand, Hore, we not only talk here. We don't only talk, but we show you, Hore, when people come here and talk about what they do, we also visit their site and show you what they do. So all you need to do, man, is to connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. If you want to dial us in or send us your voice note to the number to do that, it's 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. Nelly, so coming through on YouTube saying, Nyashaula, guys.
Tuning in late. I love Nelisa's energy, bro. Like,
We'll
I feel
take that.
I'm gonna have such a good time today. We are live in person, physically. With Nelly. So we appreciate you, Nelly, for coming through. Like Mo said, man, reach out across all our social media platforms so that both you and I and Mo and the rest of the team can share our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But look, man, it needs not end there. Jump on on to our website. That's www.vookadaily.co.za. That's www.vookadaily.co.za. This is where you can also get a bit more insight in terms of, or rather with regards to all the individuals and the amazing guests who come through right here in studio, and also when we do online conversations with them, conducting online interviews. So with that being said, Mo, what do you have for me? Talk to me.
Yeah, so of course, man, we are celebrating days. Of course, we're celebrating my birthday right here at the Vooka Show. But of course, there are some other national days that are being celebrated in our country. So we are going to be looking into them right now. So the first national day that we are celebrating today is called the National Presidential Joke Day.
National Presidential Joke Day. Okay, talk to me. What is that?
The National Presidential Joke Day, celebrated every August 11th, honors the lighter side of the U.S. presidents by spotlighting their intentional and unintentional humor. The day originated from 1984 soundcheck gaffe by President Ronald Reagan, who joked, "I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes." Unaware the mic was live. Though controversial, the moment revealed the human side of leadership and inspired a tradition of celebrating presidential wit. From Lincoln's storytelling to Obama's dad jokes at the turkey ceremony. That is the National Presidential Joke Day. But you can't joke like that, man.
No, man, I get it. You know those jokes that we do really too exciting. And the mic lighting. Or we didn't turn off the mics on air, Chief. And then people hear how Musi missed. What are you saying about the people? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I was looking, to do, like for our content.
Okay.
When we done working and say, okay, Musi missed, my money, whatever, and then close the show, and then we forget to switch off the mics.
I mean, it's happened a couple of times. It's happened. TC has said one or two things, Chief. Afro Perry, people have said things, man. And it's all... not in a bad way, but we forget, and it actually, I like how it also highlights that it shows the human side of us at the end of the day, and we tend to forget, man. Think of those videos. I don't know if you've seen them on socials. Those broadcast ladies and guys who switch up their voices. There's this lady I know she's a black lady from America. So where's these TikTok videos or social media videos? So she's in her house with her kids and her husband, and she goes, "This is my voice when I'm on TV. No, this is broadcasting live from the kitchen, And funny enough, the husband is also an anchor of a show.
Wow.
He's also a broadcaster himself.
Yeah.
So the switching of the voice, from saying, "My name is Musi Mr." And, and then it gets a video, gets a voice. It's it was just fun.
Yeah, and it's something that I'm still considering, guys. Voice coaching, the best.
You going through voice coaching or you conducting voice coaching?
Yeah, man, because you hear people like Robert Marao, the voice, man. Yo, that's serious coaching. And of course, obvious he won't speak like that.
Yes.
But he's trained, to get into
to articulate himself.
Radio voice and things like that. Right, so that is being celebrated, and the last one is National Son and Daughter Day. National Son and Daughter Day, celebrated annually on the 11th of August, is a heartfelt reminder for parents to pause and cherish the unique bond they share with their children. Originating in the 1930s from child's innocent question, "Why don't kids have a day?" The holiday encourages families to spend quality time together, whether through outings, shared meals, or simple conversation about dreams and memories. It's a day to express love, expressions, and pride, recognizing that children, no matter their age, remain the greatest joys in the parents' lives.
Steve, does this apply to you, Chief? Are you a parent to someone?
You have to say, go and celebrate with your daughter.
That you don't know of, or that you know of, perhaps.
You're hiding things from us, Steve.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, with that being said, you know that we always give you what you call word of the day.
Absolutely. And all of these words that we give you on a day-to-day basis are aimed at both you and us, improving our day-to-day spoken languages and, of course, ultimately our vocabularies. And on this day, the 11th of August 2025, on a Monday morning, is no exception whatsoever. Hey, Chief, I told you, these days I'm starting to struggle with finding these words, man. But the English language is very varied, with non-phonetically spelled words and grammatical errors, and there's so much to learn on a day-to-day basis. And the word for today on a Monday morning is unerofrenia.
Yo. This guy.
Unerofrenia. Unerofrenia. Right? And how you spell the word uranofrenia is as follows. EUNEIROPHRENIA. Hey, it's a long word. Hey. Uranofrenia. EUNEIROPHRENIA. Uranofrenia. And the definition or the meaning of the word uranofrenia is as follows. The peaceful state, or rather the peaceful state of mind that follows a pleasant dream. The peaceful state of mind that follows a pleasant dream.
Nice.
So this is the word. This is the feeling that you get after a nice dream.
Yeah.
You know, after waking up from a very pleasant dream, it's like. I think.
Yeah.
That for me is how I understand it. A sentence example for the word uranofrenia is the following. She lingered in bed, wrapped in uranofrenia, letting the softness of her dream blur into morning.
Wow.
She lingered in bed, wrapped in uranofrenia, letting the softness of her dream blur into morning.
Yeah.
Similar words are dream state, serenity, revere, tranquility, and this one I have to take a second to read. Hypnopompic. Hypnopompic.
Hypnopompic calm.
So talk to me more from understanding the definition.
My brother.
The feeling that you get after a pleasant dream and you wake up.
I mean, these days I'm not getting pleasant dreams, man. Like, like I don't understand. So I don't know. Like honestly, this weekend, the dreams that I had, I mean, they were so bad because I had to chase someone. I had to strangle someone, and then I was bitten yesterday. Like they were cutting my
toes.
Food. They were cutting my food and eating it. Like
Chief, no, man, we have people coming on a Thursday. They'll have to dissect these dreams, Chief, and get to the bottom of it. Because you remember the two people that I can remember, Coco Matlodi and Coco Daphne. They spoke a bit about what dreams mean, interpreting the different kinds of dreams that we have, or even if you're one of those people who doesn't dream on a regular basis, because I know for a long time I was one of those people who didn't dream for quite some time. So maybe we can have someone who can
I get worried, man. Like I get worried if I don't dream, because
really?
I mean, for me a bad dream is better than no dream.
Okay.
So each and every time when I wake up and no dream to recall, I'm like, I need to go back to myself now, because I feel like I'm now not in alignment with who I am, right? But yeah, the bad dreams that I have, guys, I've seen things in my dream, like gunshots everywhere. Have you ever dreamt being shot and not feeling anything?
Not being shot,
like you're not dying in the dream, but we're being shot several times.
I've dreamt of a situation with my friends where it was a situation thing.
Yeah.
So one of my friends was involved in a thing, and obviously as the chommy, we jump in and we help.
Yeah.
But not necessarily me being the one who's part of the shooting and the guns and all of that. But yeah. Maybe this is something we should ask, Mohori. Is it better to not dream or to have bad dreams?
Yeah.
It's something we should look into.
Yes, of course.
I think we haven't had a proper conversation with a gogo or mkhulu, like a proper conversation like that, where we actually talk about those kinds of things, you know. But Ngwanako, that is the word of the day for this morning, the 11th of August 2025, on a Monday morning. Uranophrenia, the peaceful state of mind that follows a pleasant dream. Peaceful state of mind that follows a pleasant dream. We would love to hear from you, Ngwanako. How would you use this word in a sentence? And hopefully start including it in your day-to-day spoken language, and help you improve your vocabulary. Very cool stuff. Nelly saw coming through, jumping onto our comment section on YouTube, saying, I was telling my daughter that I love her and I'm proud of her on Saturday. Her reply was, Mama, why are you telling me this?
It's like, duh.
I know.
You my mom.
I know. Like, man, these kids. But I love that, Nelly. And I love how you try to reiterate, to the little lady, how you love her and you're there for her.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely proud of all that she is doing. And then she comes back and she says, you need spiritual alignment, Chief. You need spiritual alignment.
No, guys, I don't.
You do,
I don't.
Chief.
I'm used to these things.
No, but Mo, these kinds of
used to
dreams,
these
Chief,
things,
we
guys.
should not take them lightly. Any kind of dream,
Don't
actually.
worry.
that we have. Hey, Chief. Hey, these days, but yeah, man, looking forward to all those conversations on a Thursday morning, man, where we talk about all things aligning ourselves with the collective spirits, Very, very cool stuff. The time right about now is 12 minutes after the hour, 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, the 11th of August, 2025. In the spirit of celebrating birthdays, by the way, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much.
Happy. How was the weekend? Did you celebrate? What did you get up to?
So, nope. I'm just looking forward to celebrating month end.
Okay.
Yeah, month end, because of course, man, it's my month, right?
Okay.
So interpretation of my dream. Yeah. What's
what
my
dream is that?
Feats and dreams associated with moral standing.
Okay.
Dreams indicate how you feel in life, our thoughts and actions, and our inner workings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has to do with my
So it has to do with your
moral standing.
my moral standings. So my feet were being beaten. In my morality. Yeah, because, hey, Chief, I almost did something Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how on Tuesday I always say I'm going to Sawubona, or on a Friday we talk about the plans that we have for the weekend, and I always come back with like one or two stories. So I called Mo on Saturday, right? Early hours of Saturday or something like that. Yeah. So now let's hear the story. What happened? Or what did you almost do?
No, it's not something for
the camera.
Yeah.
But is it morally not the greatest of things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
it
one
happens.
of the things. Yeah, we learn.
Chief,
we learn.
When I was calling you, Chief, on Saturday, hey, things was happening, man, over the weekend. And you know what the thing is for me?
Yeah.
And we don't plan these things. I personally never necessarily plan.
Yeah.
These, like for instance, maybe let's say on Friday we would say, hey Mo, okay, we'll celebrate your birthday over the weekend.
Yeah.
But in terms of what is actually going to happen or where we're going to end up, Chief, we don't know. Chief. The world will take you wherever. We might find ourselves in Europe somewhere, having to come back Monday morning for the Vooka breakfast show. But I can't wait to hear that story, man. And I have one or two of my own over the weekend, man. Hey, things happen, Chief, over the weekend. But Chief. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, that's where we say, that's where we're going to end it, man. 14 minutes past 10, it is the time. And then Nelisa comes through saying, "Ow, Maramo, happy birthday, son, our seller."
Oh, I was actually about to say, when I know we're deviating because in the spirit of celebrating birthdays, man, this past weekend we were celebrating a good friend of mine's birthday.
Okay.
Vincent Letale was celebrating his birthday on Saturday, the 9th of August. Yeah. His birthday is on Women's Day.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's just that the holiday fell on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
So usually it's like during the weekend we have like a day. If it's not on a Friday or on a Monday, it's like a long weekend type of thing. But yeah, we were out there celebrating his birthday over the weekend. And yeah, man, huge happy belated birthday, Vince Braga, and I hope you had a good one, and looking forward to many more years celebrating together and having a good time, man. But yeah, man. With that being said, from myself, MOOCEE, my name is Musa Mist, and I've been so excited and happy to have been in your presence and in your company. Looking forward to the rest of the week and all the amazing guests we're going to have and the great conversations that we're going to have right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network, where radio meets TV, only and exclusively right here on Wanakohai. We can't wait to have a great energy exchange with you throughout the entirety of the week. Share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms, but it is not end there. You can also continue on our WhatsApp by dialing the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Keep commenting, liking, and sharing so that you can, or we can learn of your thoughts, your opinions, and everything else in between. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and as Mo, I would like to thank everyone who has wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. And of course, man, sending the love back to you wherever you are listening and watching from. And of course, man, I would have, of course, ahead of my day, it is going to be a good day.
Yes, sir.
I am tired, Nkosiyami.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah. Of course, we did something on the pots and pans right there. You can go back and revisit the segment and look, man, how you can also do, your creative deep fried fish right there. We blessed you in the kitchen with the pots and pans, and of course, man, more is coming as chefs are going to be joining us and teaching us some of creative ways how we can prepare our dishes. But with that being said, man, 17 minutes past 10, it is the time. It was nice being with you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show on this Monday motivation. And I would like to leave you with something. Because, I've sent a picture right there to show you we have
Okay. Okay. Dalu cake at the Alik Babe, Alik Tools. Accent range.
Right, yeah, man. I sent a picture right there. Back in the days, man. Since it was a very exciting moment for me because it was a surprise right there. Go crash, and they were like, "Hey!" All of a sudden, celebrating birthdays with my friends and things like that. And yeah, got the picture right there. Yeah, so that's me right there.
Okay.
Sisi cake, waya till today.
I love that.
Yeah, man. But it was nice being with you guys. Thank you so much for being with us. And of course, it does not only end here.
Yes.
Conversation and also the update to go through to our social media platforms.
Absolutely.
Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Do the most. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. Pumlalanga coming through saying Happy New Week.
Hey,
and yes,
man.
Happy New Week to everyone. We're looking forward to this one, of course. More blessings and more prosperity.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, with that being said, my name is Moketi Maimaneke, a Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature.
Generator.
So see you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here. Bye-bye.